Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Check, check, check. Let me know if you can hear me down below. Hello, hello. Okay, here we're live. We're good. Hi, friends. How are we doing? We are on day 2 of the masterclass, and I am just so excited to be with you guys. We have so much to cover today. We can hear you. I feel like we all have a little bit of trauma from yesterday because I know I do. I've never had any issue with the internet, but number one, I've missed you guys. I hope you've missed me too, because please make this mutual. I don't like non-mutual feelings. Number one. Number two, drop one thing in the chat that you have learned yesterday. Something that maybe blew your mind. Something that you didn't know that you discovered yesterday. Something that I said that really resonated with you. Drop it in the chat. I want to see what have you guys have had with what breakthroughs have you guys had? We missed you guys. I missed you too. Let me know in the chat something that resonated with you, something that gave you a breakthrough yesterday. For today's call, probably today and tomorrow are my favorite calls. Why? Because number one, we're going to be sharing, tomorrow I'm going to be sharing things that I'm literally going to be opening my own launch and showing you guys a number that we have never shared before. So you guys are gonna literally come behind the scenes. This level of transparency you will never see in the industry. You'll never see with any business person. Let's just start it there. But I love sharing the numbers because number one, that gives you an insight on percentages, all the back end work. But it also is proof that if Afnan can do it, every woman and man out here on the call can do it. And this is why we want to give you guys the blueprint. Okay, so don't have to be an expert to launch something. I love that. Whoa, I love this, guys. Deadlines are the best tools in business. Clock it. Perfect. Okay, I cannot even keep up. You guys are going to be breaking the internet again. The beliefs that weren't true and can only be stopped when you take actions. Facts. I don't need followers to make money online. Fact. To let go of the fear. Facts. Steps on how to pre-launch. Love that. The whole growth partner concept. I know a lot of you guys have loved that so much. The option of being a growth partner enlighten me, growth partnership. So with that being said, since a lot of you guys have loved the growth partner part, of course, alongside the launch part for a lot of my creators and influencers that are on the call, today, I made sure that we have 3 people that are growth partners that you guys are gonna get to actually talk to. 2 people that did not know even what a growth partner is less than a month and a half ago. And today you're going to be talking to these people. We're going to put them on the live at the end. Please stay on the live. It's going to blow your mind, the results that they have had today and tomorrow. And then at the end, you're also going to be listening to my own growth partner, someone that has been behind the scenes of the brand, the Afnan Khalifa. And you get to see how she's a wonderful woman, but she's a human being. I don't want to say the other word, but she is just a sweet, amazing, beautiful woman, right? She's not a superwoman. She doesn't understand things that the average person is gonna never understand. So this is my belief that, number one, if you're a creator, if you're an expert, if you're an influencer, you could learn how to launch things, how we launch it, and make so much money instead of selling every single day, instead of having your audience not be interested. All of that, we're going to fix it with the launch system that we're going to be teaching you. The second thing is you're going to hear from growth partners on how you can become a growth partner if that's something that interests you. Now, again, guys, some people want to do both. Some people want to be a growth partner until they build their brand and they have the experience, and then they want to become like their own influencer and creator and expert where they launch for their own brand. So without further ado, we have a lot to cover. Keep the energy in the chat. I'm going to be reading it as we go. I love you guys. I love the energy. My goal is always to help you guys make money. My goal is always to share really things that are going to change your perspective on how people in this industry are making money. Because there's so much secrecy. Can we all agree? There's so much secrecy in this industry because if I'm making money, why would I tell you how to make money, right? I'm basically explaining you guys launches for free, and we're literally doing a launch right now. So you guys can also see how we're, doing a launch. And anyway, I have a lot to say, and my team told me you have 2.5 hours to finish everything because we have so many other things that are coming. So stay tuned, stay with me. Let's get into it. Are we ready? Let's go make figures. I like that. Let's go make figures. I really like that. Okay, family, let's go. So 3 days to install my $1 million digital product launch system. Like, I want you to, I want to install it in your brain and just have you understand it. Because if you understand it, then your whole perspective on business will actually change. So, of course, welcome back. I missed you. I hope you missed me too. Yesterday, guys, was about the system. Was about understanding things, was about seeing what niche, how to structure things. So I hope you guys did your homework, you did your assignments, you have things ready. If you didn't, make sure you go watch the live. It's very, very important. But also this call is important, so stay here for now. Watch the other call later. But today is about the thing that determines whether the system actually makes money or it doesn't. So after we have ran literally dozens of launches, and we have watched hundreds of students run their own launches, or growth partners that we have helped become growth partners run their own launches, we have discovered that the pattern is always the same. It's always the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is why we get to teach it, because it's a system. You install it, you make a lot of money. Simple. When a launch underperforms, right? AKA you don't make the money that you wanted to make, everyone blames either the audience size, the timing, or the algorithm, right? Almost nobody looks at the offer first. So that's where we're actually starting today. Because, anyway, I got a lot to say. Yesterday, guys, we covered, number one, what launch actually is. So as we talked about yesterday, a launch is like a concentrated sequence of a sales event that has a start, that has an end, and it has urgency, it has FOMO, it has let's go type of vibe built into it every single day for a set of course, we talked about it yesterday, it could be anywhere from a week, 7 days, to 8 weeks. Now, we also talked about why your audience size is not the most important thing in the system. We also talked about the flash launch model, how you can go from an idea to literally selling something in 7 days. And a lot of you guys are gonna do the launch in the next week or two, because a lot of you guys gave me yesterday dates. And I hope we're not just saying things just to say things. I hope we really mean what we say. So stick to your date, launch it, and that's, just do it. When you do things just start happening. This is just my motto in this life. And this is how I literally make millions of dollars. I just do it. We do it and we figure things out. But if we don't do it and we want to figure everything out, we're never going to do it. So just do it, okay? Now, there's two paths, as you guys know. We have the creator, the expert launching your own product. And then the second path, which is the growth partner running the launches for the expert behind the scenes, but still making up to 50% of the revenue. So for the first time ever, we have people that are not posting on social media, that are not, chasing the algorithm, that are not the face of the brand, but still making influencer money. And this is probably the craziest opportunity that a lot of you guys are gonna have in 2026. And it's gonna last decades, by the way, but the people that be the best right now, they're gonna capture the best, biggest influencers and creators and make the most amount of money, because I promise you, no one on this call have ever heard about Growth Partner until Afnan started talking about it. Right? Okay, so We also talked about the math behind launches, right? How a small audience that has 1,000 followers can make 10K, 30K, and even 50K. And we looked at the numbers together. So if you understand how launches work, you understand the numbers. Now, we also talked about the two parts, right? Path one, you're a creator, you have your audience, and you want to make money from your audience, from your own digital product that you're going to be selling, and so on and so forth. Now, people are saying, is this only for digital products? No, guys, a launch system works for anything. Now, we do it for digital product because what we do is digital products. But does it work for a product? Of course. $1 billion companies, Apple, Tesla, every company out there, this is exactly how they market their things, and they have things sell out before they even create them. We talked about that yesterday. Now, the path number two, you are a growth partner. So you work with that expert behind the scenes, 30 to 50%. And one more thing happened yesterday, guys. We opened the wait list for our new program, which is Launch Code. And the people that you're going to hear from today are people that were in our first cohort for the Launch Code. I want you guys to hear from them. How was their experience? Ask them questions. We'll do all of that at the end of the call, so stay tuned. But the Launch Code is the program that me and my team created, where we basically show you step by step the process behind all our launch systems, so you can just master it, and it gives you the opportunity to launch on your own and then to become a growth partner for any creator, for any influencer out there. And it's the same system that has made us over $20 million in profit. Now, here's what you need to know, right? Of course, guys, we only work with a small number of people every single time we open, because it's literally me and my team. It's not just videos you watch. We do live calls. We're helping you. We're matching you with if you're a growth partner with an influencer, if you're an influencer with a growth partner at the end of the program. So it's always going to be limited. It's not like anyone, anytime, anyhow. We don't do those. Yesterday, we had over 4,600 people watching live. Actually, by the time I checked, which was an hour ago, we had over 14,000 people that actually watched day one, which is incredible, right? And 3,000 of them are already in the waitlist. So you guys can see we have 3,300 people in the waitlist. So when Afnan says join the waitlist because it's going to sell out, please listen to me. So today, at the end of the call, guys, we're going to be opening the enrollment. Of course, the priority goes to the people that are on the waitlist. But I'm pretty sure by the time we drop it, like in minutes, people are going to start purchasing, figuring things out, and so on and so forth. So if you want in, stay until the end. Don't message me later, say you missed the opportunity. I'm telling you now, pay attention. This, like everyone that takes Launch Code, 2026 will be the biggest year they've had so far. That's my guarantee. Now let's talk about what is coming today. By the end of today, you're going to be knowing all about why most offers actually fail before you launch, and what is the specific thing that you need to change. You're going to be learning about the exact framework behind offers that have the highest prices. You're going to also know how to price your offer so people are like, of course I want to buy it. And then how to position what you're selling against the free content that you're already putting out there, so people don't think, oh, this is something that I can just get for free somewhere else. No, we're going to make it why it's really worth it. And then last but not least, how to build an offer so clear, so specific, so right for your audience that literally, like, saying no to it feels like the biggest mistake ever. This is the session that determines whether your launch is going to make $300 or $30,000. And it can be for the same audience, same effort, but it can be different offer. So pay attention, lock in. A lot of good information, as per usual, give you information that no one want to talk about. Now, at the end of the presentation, we have someone very special joining us. I mentioned her yesterday, Layla. She is one of the most successful launch strategists that I know. This is why she works with me. She's the person behind the scenes for my brand, and you're gonna get to literally ask her any question that you want. And she's gonna be talking to you, telling you her experience, a mom, 28 years old, like just crazy results. And she comes from literally a third world country that most of you guys have never even heard about. First of all, let's learn history, let's learn geography. But beside the point, this is what I mean by opportunities in 2026, if you know where they are, will change your life. Now, I asked her to come today. Now, one thing that you gotta understand about Layla, guys, she's a behind the scene person. She is not posting on social media. She is not hosting calls. So I want you to be nice to her at the end, okay? Please be nice. Be gentle, right? She's gonna give you her all, but just understand that she's not a speaker. She's not Afnan where she's always in front of the camera and this is just another day in our life. No. She's behind the scenes, but she's doing this for you guys so you can ask her anything. She's gonna share the biggest mistakes, how you can avoid them, and then you can ask her any questions. But first, of course, before we get at all the people that are gonna be talking to you and you're gonna love them, I want us to go the core training for today. Okay, so when you come on, you can ask her any questions you want. Capiche? Sounds good? Ready? Notes, pens, papers, phones. Are we good to go? Why am I so excited today? I'm so excited today. I'm so excited today. Okay. I'm so charged up. I don't know about you, but I'm so charged up. I'm so excited. Okay, so the people who do the thinking during the session, they walk away with an offer that is ready and they can launch it this week. The people who just watch and they just listen and they're not doing what I'm telling you to do, you're gonna probably forget about the information by Thursday because that's just human nature and I don't want that to be you. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. Drop I am in the chat if you're gonna really be doing the work. Okay, no one is so good and they're so perfect that they can't do the work and they'll just do it later. That's the people that never get to their goals. I've seen it. I've been one of those. I'm so cool. Doesn't pay any of our bills. Okay. Someone said the video quality is blurry. No, it's not. Try refreshing or something because for me, it's crisp clear. So my focus and Layla's focus is to show you how to run your first launch and how to close your first partnership with a creator. That's it. That's our mission, basically, to help you make money in 2026 and change your life. And while 99% of the people are going to be just waiting for the perfect moment, watching from the sidelines, there's always going to be just the 1%. And I always want to work just with the 1%. I don't care about working with the world. I cannot change the world, guys. I can just change a couple of people's lives. And hopefully they can change more people's lives. And I hope that these couple people are you, actually. So people are landing their first creator partnerships within weeks of literally working with us in our launch code program. So by the end of the first month, people are literally seeing their first real launches. They have the real products, real money actually hitting their bank. So this is one of our students. I actually landed a creator from this course. We are going to do audience analysis next week to validate the offer. If any of the language sounds complicated, this is the language that we teach you in the launch code, so don't worry. Only after the offer is validated, the partnership is official. I love that. Now, I am completely sure in this framework because not only have it worked for us over and over and over again, but I've seen beginners use it and abuse it and make so much money and land the best partnership, even if they had zero experience, even if they've never even heard about this whole world. And you're going to talk to them later today. So let me tell you about Bianca. And I think you're going to talk to Bianca tomorrow. Okay. Bianca, one of my favorite because I just love her energy and I see her on every single call. This is her social media, right? And I think she started it literally when we started the program. So she didn't even have Instagram. Now, Bianca joined the launch code a little over a month ago, and she had, honestly, zero experience with launches. She didn't even know what a launch is. She didn't know what a growth partner is, and she didn't even have social media. But she created her account from scratch, and she started using the exact method to find creators because she wanted to become a growth partner. And I told her, I'm like, Bianca, I need you to be one of the best growth partners that we have, right? And I tell everyone that, but, I remember telling Bianca that. In the second week of the program, she closed 3 partnerships. 3, not 1, not 2, 3. And 2 days ago, she landed a partnership with a creator that has over 500,000 followers. And now they are building a launch strategy together inside the launch code with my team. Guys, can you imagine? A month ago, She didn't even know what a growth partnership is. What a launch strategy. What is a launch? What is this big fancy words that no one understands? And now she landed a creator that has 500,000 followers. Now you guys know they literally get up to 50% of what the creator gets. You do the math. You do the numbers. I know creators that have 500,000 followers and they literally make $300,000, $400,000 per launch. You do the math. Now, of course, right? Bianca is extreme. That's incredible that she landed someone that 500,000 followers within weeks. I'm not saying every single person is like that. Some people are gonna start working with people that have 5,000 followers, 10,000 followers. But as soon as you master and grow, why wouldn't you land someone that have millions of followers? So the goal is not to get rich quick. That's never the goal. The goal is to master the strategy that you are the best in the industry, because we're going to teach you to be the best, and then have people fighting for you. That's the goal. So let's just make that also very clear. Now, to me, of course, this is completely logical, because Bianca, as I told you guys, she was on every single call. And this is me on the calls. She used everything that we gave her. Me, Layla, and Christina. She did the work. She didn't just sit on the information. She was hungry. And I cannot, of course, promise success overnight, but what I can promise you is if you actually use what we give you, your life is going to change, I promise. Bianca's one example. You're going to see hundreds more examples later. But tomorrow, Bianca's going to join us live to share her story herself, okay? So you don't want to miss day 3. Make sure you are on day 3, because that's going to be so good. Today, I'm going to prove to you something, that you are one launch away from completely a different life. And here is the unfair advantage that 99% of creators are literally sitting on. 99% of creators are waiting, hoping, doing nothing. Now you are here. You are learning a system that most people are not going to discover, and this won't be a big trend until the next 2-3 years. By the next 2-3 years, you're going to be the next Layla, right? Making $1 million launches every month or so. Taking a percentage of that. Right? Running $20 million profit in launches. By the time people catch up, you're on the top. And this is what I want to do with the Launch Code program and the people that we're going to be training. The demand for this is so big that actually one of my friends that you guys have probably seen on more social media, I don't want to say names, but I love this woman. She's beautiful. And she literally messaged me, do you have a growth partner for me? And I literally gave her a growth partner. And she has 1 million followers. Now she's making money. I'm not saying she's not making money, but she's like, I don't want to do this by myself. I see how much you're growing with having a growth partner. Can you give me a growth partner? I'm like, say less. I gave her a growth partner. 1 million followers. Exactly. Right? You didn't start creating content, right? Showing up every single day, building an audience just to stay broke. As a content creator, as an influencer, it takes a lot of work, like to actually post, to be creative, to, if you guys just see behind the scenes of my life, it's very hard. Like, it's, no one said it's simple, right? I make it look effortless because that's how I make everything look, because I'm just that girl. But it's work, guys. Now, you came here because you saw what is possible and what you wanted that for yourself, and you wanted that for yourself. Now, without a strategy, you literally build just a huge audience, almost just like a trap. You become the cashier in your own business. So no matter how consistently you show up, you're still gonna be clocking in every single morning, because you don't have a system behind it, and your income stops the moment you actually stops showing up. And that sounds like another 9-to-5 job, just with more followers and more aesthetic. I don't want to show up every single day on social media to make money. I want to make money without showing up every single day on social media. And this is basically the launch system. Most people plan to figure out money part after they grow. They're like, okay, let me just have followers, let me grow, and money is gonna come. And then they grow and they're like, oh wait, money is not coming, I need a strategy. So every day you're posting to an audience and you don't have nothing to sell them, or you don't even know how to sell it the right way. And that attention is slipping through your fingers. And here's something that I don't even hear people talk about enough. When you have no product, you are just creating for like the universe, the darkness, the just la 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 la, right? Your content always ends up, because you don't have something to sell, your content always ends up being too general. And do you guys know anything about general? General does not sell. General does not make money. General does not even get views because you guys love my content. I hope you love my content. But you guys love my content because it is so specific. Because when I say something, you're like, oh my God, it's like Afnan is talking to me. She's literally describing my pain, my struggles. But because my audience is very specific, I'm not talking to everyone. I have my exact people that I talk to all the time. And this is why it gets views, basically. It gets views, likes, shares, all of that. The level of precision only comes from actually being in the market. Because when you're talking to real buyers, number one, you understand their real pain, you understand what they go through, you use their language, and you talk to them on a deeper level. And you can't get that from just being on the sidelines. You only can get that if you are in the trenches. You have a product and you're selling it. So most people think of a launch as, okay, it's just a sales event. Yeah, that's what a launch is. It's just a webinar and we sell something at the end and it's nice and cool. No. A launch is a strategically built launch with the right offer does something that most people actually miss. So it doesn't only make you money, it actually grows your following without even knowing it. So when your offer is specific enough, your content is also going to be specific, and it ends up finding its people because your offer is about this. So you're going to, of course, be talking about this. So, of course, you're going to be attracting the right people that are going to understand you, and they're going to be like, oh my God, you're literally speaking about my problem. Do you have a solution? Oh, wait, you do have a solution. I want to buy from you. So people share it, save it, send it to someone that they care about. A great offer doesn't convert the audience you already have, because that's not the only thing. It brings a bigger one. And I have someone who proved exactly this inside the launch code. As soon as you learn launches, have your own product, good, the offer, everything, you actually start growing your audience. You actually start going viral. You actually start getting the attention. So meet Chichi. So Chichi came into launch code after being off social media for a year. Okay. So she is in the program as well. And she had little to no followers, I think around 2,000, 3,000 followers, starting completely from scratch because she's literally been off for a year. I gave her one homework assignment. I said, post your first 20 videos. And I gave her some tips. I gave her, we figured out her offer, what she needs to be talking about, her structure. We did an audience analysis, a couple things to understand. She started on February 12th. Wait, when is Valentine? Is that on Valentine? I don't even know when Valentine is. Tell me when Valentine is, guys. No, Valentine is February 14th, right? Bad, just bad. Okay, guys, 14. Oh, a lot of you guys know when Valentine is. That's good. That's good. I'm not gonna say much. My life is Valentine. Every day is Valentine when you got money. This is what she sent me 30 days after that conversation. Hi Diana, Afnan, and team. Here's my 30-day journey update. It's been 30 days since Afnan told me to post my first video after being off social media for a year with little to no followers and gave me a homework to post my first 20 videos. I started on February 12th, 30 days later. In just 30 days, I have organically grown to 21,000 followers, reached 850,000 views, and posted 59 pieces of content. I know Jesus directed me to you, and I'm truly grateful. I've also invested in the brand code and launch code, which has been a huge blessing on this journey. I have not launched my webinar yet, but it is set to be done by the end of this month or early April to announce to my audience. I also have my book launching this month, and I already have hundreds, possibly over 1,000 people inquiring to purchase it. Thank you for pushing me to take action. That is Chichi, right? First of all, she's an amazing speaker. I cannot wait for you guys to meet her as well. But this woman is incredible. I love that she started following less people and her followers grew. I love when that happens. But shout out to Chi Chi. So, this did not happen because, of course, oh my god, she got lucky and it's amazing. No, no. It happened because she knew exactly who she was talking to and exactly what they needed to hear because she knew what she's going to be launching. This makes everything easier, guys. You're not guessing, oh my god, what's the next big trend? What's the next... No, you know who to talk to and you understand their pain and then you're going to offer them the solution. So she knew her audience pain at a specific level. When you know your offer deeply, your content actually starts attracting people because you know what you're talking about and everyone that has that problem is going to be so connected to you. When your content is so magnetic, of course you grow. Everyone's going to want to follow you. And when you grow with a system already in place, every follower that walks in straight, they walk in straight to a funnel and you know, oh, they're interested in this, they're interested in that. You're not just leaving it, okay, I'm going to just grow the followers and one day I'm going to make money. No, we don't do hobbies on social media. And I hope you guys don't do hobbies on social media. Okay? The offer, because here's what I've watched happen across hundreds of launches. When a launch underperforms, aka when the launch does not make money or does not make the money that we want, everyone immediately looks at, oh my god, maybe it's the audience size. Maybe I don't have enough followers. Maybe it's the wrong time. Maybe the sequence was not good, or maybe the algorithm just doesn't like me. No. Almost nobody looks at the offer first, and that's the mistake. It's probably the most expensive thing that you make. Because what if the offer is good, why wouldn't people buy it? Even if you have 100 followers, why wouldn't they buy it? Does any of them have that problem and you have a solution? Why would it? For me, if I have a problem and you have a solution, I'm not looking how many followers you have. I look, can you help me solve my problem? Matter of fact, if you have less followers, I like it even more because I know you're not going to charge me just so much. That happens sometimes, right? Where you're like, oh my god, they're probably charging 1,000 more. Like a hairstylist that has more followers, you're like, oh my god, they're probably charging me $10,000 to do my hair extensions, for example. So I don't care. I just care, can you give me the transformation, the solution? And this is how you need to start looking at social media. Okay. Now, 90% of launches I've analyzed that did not make a lot of money, it was always the offer was the problem. And the offer was not good and they were not talking to the audience. They were doing a lot of wrong things. So here is what basically a weak offer sounds like. This is what a weak offer, okay? I'm launching a course on Instagram growth. It's 8 modules and there's a community and it comes with templates. The price is $297. Buy my product. What? Why would I buy your product? What does 8 modules mean? Who cares about that? Matter of fact, a community. Do I look like I need more group chats in my life? Unless this group chat is the best. Like, you know what I mean? Templates. Okay, and the price. I don't care about the price. But this is how most offers look. That description answered exactly one question. What it is. It didn't answer the question that actually makes people to want to buy what you have. This is very important, guys, right? Now, when someone gets on your offer, consciously or not, like maybe they're asking it or maybe they're just thinking about it. These are the 5 questions that they're asking, okay? Write them down. Number 1, is this actually for me? Is this for me or is this for moms or is this for dads or is this for men? Is this for women? Who is this for? The second question is, what would my life look after I go through this, after I purchase this? Is my life going to be the same? If it's going to be the same, I don't want it because I don't care about it. Number 3, why can't, Chichi is Nigerian. Number 3, why can't I just figure this out for free? They're gonna think, can I actually just figure this out for free without paying someone? Number 4, why now? What do I lose if I wait? Like, do I need it now? What's gonna happen if I wait? Number 5, can I actually trust this person that is offering me this? Take a screenshot of this. This is very important. So when you're doing an offer, you have these in mind. Now, a weak offer answers none of those. A strong offer answers all of them 5 before the person even finishes reading. So they have these in their mind, but you're already answering their objections that's in their mind, and it's like, okay, now it's a no-brainer. Now it's a strong offer that I really want it. The most common offer mistake that people actually make, guys, is they are building an offer around what is the offer going to be delivering. Instead, what are the people going to get? Okay, so very, very different things. So the offer delivers something, but what people are going to be getting is something else. And once you know the difference between those, you are going to have way stronger offers that actually makes you a lot of money. Okay, now modules are what you're delivering. Videos, you're also delivering. Templates, that's of course what you're going to be giving them. It's just delivery. But financial freedom from stress is maybe what they're going to be getting. Confidence, maybe to charge what they're worth. That's also what they're getting, of course, depending on what you're selling. Maybe the ability to build an income that doesn't require to be online all the time and post all the time, but you're still making money. That's what they're getting. So 2 different things. Do you guys see the difference between both? People, guys, don't buy a course because they don't care. They don't care to buy anything. They just care to buy the version of themselves that exists after the course. And if you paint the picture in someone's head that, hey, once you take that program, this is where your life is right now. This is how your life is gonna look. This is how your bank is gonna look. Your income, your mindset, whatever you're selling. But you show them the transformation that they're gonna be having. This is where you literally have raised the strongest offer out there. Okay, so let me make this very, very clear. Feature-led offer. My program includes 6 modules, weekly groups, a private community, a template library. Boring. I don't care about the features. Transformation-led offer, which is what we want. In 6 weeks, you're going to go from posting content that never converts to running launches that brings in your first $5,000 using the exact sequence I used when I had less than 2,000 followers. Simple. Now, of course, you can make this better depending on what your offer is specifically, but as a general one, this gives me more. Oh, okay, I'm going to make 5,000 with less than 2,000 followers in 6 weeks. Sign me up. Sign me up. Someone said, does anyone know the difference between this and... Guys, this has nothing to do with branding. All we do here is launches, so pay attention. So write down your offer. Whatever you're planning to launch or thinking about launching, write down your offer because a lot of you guys wrote it yesterday, right? Now, I want you to rewrite it in this structure. So write in time frame. So a lot of you guys wrote it yesterday. Let's write it again. In time frame. So maybe in 6 weeks, in 5 weeks, in 9 weeks. So my program in Launch Code, it says in 9 weeks. You'll go from where they are now, from not understanding how to make money on social media and posting every single day to make money, or trying to just grow your followers and you don't know how to make money, or from just working behind the scenes to actually making more money in a week than people make in a year because you understand a system without posting every single day about your offer, or if you're a growth partner, or so to where they want to be using your method system, using our Launch Code system. Does that make sense, guys? So take a screenshot of this, write it down. Now, don't skip this because the quality of the sentence you write in the next 2 minutes It's probably the difference between an offer that people actually buy and the offer that no one cares about. Now drop your sentence in the chat. Someone said, how would you write a physical product, for example, lip liner? Well, what's the issue with lip liner? I can tell you my issues with lip liner. They don't last. I keep applying lip liner every 2 seconds in the day. If you ask any of my friends what Afnan does the most in her day, applies lip liner. I have yet to meet a lip liner that lasts. Not me telling you my frustration about lip liner. Tell me about the frustrations that people have about lip liners. Right? And I hope you're launching more than just a lip liner. Does that make sense, guys? So here's something that will change how you write every offer you ever create. The more specific your promise that you give people, the more credible it is, and people resonate with it and they like it. So vague promise, I'm gonna help you make more money online. What is more money? Because some people want to make $1,000. Some people want to make $100 million. So what is more money? Now, a specific promise is in 30 days, you're going to run your first digital product launch and generate your first $2,000, or know exactly why it didn't work and why to fix it and what to fix. Very specific. Now you know what you're going to be getting. The more specific, the more powerful it is every single time. So specificity, is that how you say the English word? You guys understand me and I understand you. That's what creates the trust, because you are finally speaking to me and you're giving me everything. You're not beating around the bush. Have you ever guys met these salespeople that just keep beating around the bush? So how is this going to help me? Yeah, but tell me. And it's like, brother, just give me a straight answer. And this is the straight answer that people want. Don't tell me about the future. Don't tell me about the ingredients. Tell me how it's going to make me feel. And trust is what converts. Okay? So where the specificity comes from, right? You base it on what have already happened in the past and you're sure that it can happen again. So what result did you get personally? What result did your first client get? What result did someone in your community get? So of course, you're not guaranteeing every single person that is going to hit that exact number, but you're showing them what's possible when the method is applied correctly. Now, some people are not going to hit it, so you tell them, okay, well, here's what we need to fix, but you're not guaranteeing any promises. But this is the method that have helped you or your clients. So some of you are thinking, well, Afnan, I have not actually launched anything. I don't even have proof. How do I make a specific promise? Yani, I have not launched anything. Well, here is the two answers. Okay? First, you don't need to have helped a client to have a result. Your own transformation always counts. Like, think about when we launched the first time for Launch Code, we didn't have client transformations because we didn't have a program. That was the first time. We had my transformation and my launch system, and we shared what I made. Now we have had clients that took our program and got even crazier results than ours, and we're going to share it with you guys. But even your own result matters and is credible and is perfect, okay? And if that's you, if you are done piecing things together alone and you want the system, the team, the exact roadmap that has already produced the results, of course, I built something specifically for that, and I want to show it to you right now, okay? Now, second, your guys, you guys know this word. I'm not going to say it anymore because I cannot spell it for some reason, and we're going to leave it at that, okay? I love how you guys are writing the word in the chat. I'm not going to read it, okay? So being specific can come from your method, not just your outcome, okay? So it can be, this is the second way. So first way, second way, a step-by-step 7-day sequence where you complete one specific task per day, and at the end of the week, and end the week with a live offer and your first link in your stories, right? So that's still very specific, right? Even without a dollar amount attached to it. So you can also do that. Guys, don't laugh at me. That's not nice. That's not nice to laugh at me because I can't spell something. So the result is the clarity and the completeness of what you actually hand them. So the 4 components of a high converting offer, write this down. Number 1, you need a specific promise. Number 2, you need a clear mechanism, which is the how. How are you going to do that? Don't just tell me how. Number 3, a removal of the main obstacles. For example, fitness, for moms that want to lose weight after being pregnant without going to the gym, because that's an obstacle. Because if you're a mom, you don't want to go to the gym because you have a baby at home and you want to be with your baby. Example, right? And number 4, the reason the timing matters. Why is the timing matters? Miss any of these and your conversion rate is going to drop very, very massively. So let's go through each one of them. Component number 1, okay? The specific promise. Your promise is like the headline of the offer. So it's like the single sentence that answers, what does someone's life look after they go through this? Very important, because if you can show them the vision, then they're sold. If you can't show them the vision and you're like, well, they can imagine by themselves. Maybe they can't, and you gotta show them. So number 1, it needs to be specific. So it needs to be a real number, a real time frame, and or a concrete outcome. So give me a number that maybe I'm gonna be making, or a time frame. In 9 weeks, you're gonna actually master how to launch without showing up on social media and selling every single day and being broke with, no matter what followers you have. Make sense? It needs to be believable. Tie it always to your personal result or client result. Don't just make numbers out of nowhere, because of course you need some proof. And then it needs to be desirable, that something that people actually want and are willing to pay for. Like a lot of people always tell me, Afnan, well, I want to do like a mindset program. I'm like, mindset program? Okay, so what are you going to teach me in this mindset program? I'm going to teach you how to be positive all the time. You need a better word for that, because I wouldn't pay for a program to just make me positive all the time. Like, give me something deeper. The idea could be very good, but the way you explained it, I'm not sold. So you need to make it something that is desirable and people actually want. So example, in 30 days, you'll go from a blank page to a fully written and formulated ebook that is ready to sell, even if you've never written anything longer than a caption. How powerful is that? Actually, I would like to take that course. I would like to learn how to make an ebook in 30 days. Like, it's so simple. No fancy words. Okay? Component number 2. The mechanism. The mechanism is how you actually deliver that promise. So this is where most people get it wrong. They're either over explaining the mechanism, which is like the boring the prospect, or under explaining it and leaving people being so skeptical about it. The sweet spot is one clear sentence that names your method and makes it feel different than everything that they've tried before or heard before. So basically, the mechanism answers, why will this work when other things in the market haven't? Why would this work, and why do you want me to invest in this when I haven't invested in anything else? So if you're telling me you're going to give me, someone said, what about in the financial markets? Perfect. If you're going to be telling me, oh, I'm going to teach you about the financial markets, I'm going to teach you how to invest in stocks and forex and crypto, whatever financial market you're in. Well, number 1, the stigma about the financial market is it's very hard. It's very risky. You're going to lose a lot of money. And if you're a woman, it's not for women, because God forbid, right? We make money as a woman. It's very complicated for a girl. So have the men do it, because we're not good with numbers. All the girls suddenly are not good with numbers. Nonsense that we tell ourselves. But, okay. So if that's what the stigma is, the mechanism should be something that, like, uh, even if you're a woman and you're bad with numbers, you'll find investing very easy. Like, I don't know, I cannot think of something out of the top of my head, but as easy as taking a selfie. Something, of course, make it more relatable than what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. Make it, handle the objection, and have the mechanism answer why this is going to work. Now you know about which financial market we're going to be talking about. Component number 3, removing the main obstacle. Every person looking at your offer has thought, sitting in the back, something in their mind have stopped them from buying. Like a lot of you guys on this call, I've seen a lot of the comments. Well, Afnan, that sounds really nice, but I have 0 views. Well, Afnan, launches sounds like they make a lot of money, but I have 200 followers. Afnan, I have 5,000 followers, but I actually don't know what to. I don't know what I'm good at. I'm not good at anything. I'm just walking this earth, not being good at anything. And it's like, So throughout the presentation, yesterday and today, what are the things that I always mentioned all the time? I'm always removing the obstacle. I literally, as easy as falling in love, I love that. The things that I'm always talking about are, well, if you don't have followers, you can be a growth partner, because growth partners, literally, you've seen Christina, you've seen all the other growth partners, they don't have followers because they don't even need to post, but they're still making the influencer money. And how do you become that growth partner? We teach you A to Z, and you become literally a growth partner, and you can start making money as soon as like the next 9 weeks. And this is going to be the biggest industry. Well, Afnan, I don't know what I'm good at. Okay, perfect. Well, we taught you exactly how to find what you're good at and how to structure something. Literally what we're teaching you right now. So, Afnan, well, you know, I'm from this country, and from this country, women don't make money. Okay, well, here's an example of a lot of women that are from third world countries that are making money, and they're questioning it. So we're constantly handling and removing the main obstacles. So every person looking at your offer has thought, like, okay, this is what's stopping me from buying. Your job is to find that thought and speak to it directly inside the offer itself. This is what's going to make it powerful. If you put it inside the offer before they even have to ask or think, oh, you handled the objection. Okay? See, I've only got 9K followers. I mean, that's 9,000 people. Have you ever had a party with 9,000 people? That's a lot. That's a lot. 9,000 people is a lot. Well, us in social media, we just think, oh, 9,000 people. So small. So, I don't have time to build something right now. Show them how fast the method works. I've tried it before and it didn't work. Name the specific reason past times did not work and it failed, and show them why this time is going to be different. I'm not sure I can do this. Give them a process simple enough that all the questions disappear. So, how to find your audience's main obstacles so you can actually, handle them. Now, if you're a creator, guys, your DMs and comments are gold mine. Look for a repeated question. Maybe the same hesitation that is coming up all the time. Maybe anyone that is close to buying and didn't end up buying. Use the same words and literally use those to put it in your offer. If you have sold anything before, reach out to the people who said no, invite them for a quick 15-minute call, and ask them directly, why did you stop? That conversation will tell you so much more than research. And of course, give them something for free after, because it's very nice to do that. Now, for deeper research, here are more tools that work for anyone. There's something called social listening. So go to comment sections of big influencers in the same niche, community groups, maybe forums in your niche, and search the transformation that you're selling, and read what people are selling and are saying, and when they're actually being honest with a stranger, because people will say more with someone that they don't know. The exact words they use to describe what was the problem, take the exact word, don't make it more perfect, take the exact word and put it in your offer. so you can speak back to them. Okay, so now another way is AI research. So you can open ChatGPT or Cloud and ask, what are the top 5 reasons someone interested in your niche? So you put your niche, hesitate before buying a program. What specific fears and doubts come up the most? So you can screenshot this prompt and actually put it there, and that's how you're going to get your answers. And then once you have your answers, you put it in your offer. So the fourth component, which is urgency, which is why now? Why should someone actually buy right now? Urgency, guys, comes from 2 places. That's it. And write this down. This is important. Okay. The first reason is the real constraint, as in a genuine limited spot count. Maybe the price is going up, maybe a fast action bonus that disappears in 24 hours. As in, hey, listen, this is how we're gonna have the urgency. You tell people, listen, we only have 200 spots, which we actually have, right? So you tell them, we literally only have 200 spots. Guys, you wanna know what's the craziest thing ever? Can I tell you guys? Let me know if I can tell you the craziest thing ever. We literally had 3 people just join, and in the past like 5 minutes, our VIP program, and I haven't even dropped the link yet. I have not even opened the spots. This is like at the end. I literally just saw the notification. This person joined. This person. I'm just like, what is happening? How is people finding the link? Where are you guys finding the links? Because we didn't drop it anywhere. What kind of FBI agents are you guys? Okay. Real constraint. So you tell them the price goes up if they don't act, of course, and make sure the price does go up. And of course, there's bonuses that disappear in 24 hours. Now, the second urgency you can do of cost of waiting. So yeah, guys, you guys want to get rich in 2026 or you want to get rich in 2029? That's up to you. Now, I want to be rich yesterday. I don't know about you guys, right? It's in your team and our DMs. Okay, that makes sense. I think you guys joined the waiting list. That's why. I understand you guys are getting it. VIP. I like that. So the cost of waiting, of course, is walk your audience through what another month of them being in the same position. What would it look like? Like, what are we waiting for? If you have lived 18, 20, 21, 22, 25, 30 years, 35, 40 years on this earth, and you still have not figured out how to get to your dream income, to your dream goal, to your dream freedom, what are you waiting for? Like, this is what I tell people. What are you waiting for? How are you not so, like, itching? Like, I need to get to my dream ASAP. I need to do whatever it takes. Because I don't want any of you guys to lose hope. Oh, maybe it's not meant for me. No, it's meant for everyone that believes it's meant for. Okay? So you have enough to start. You don't know everything yet. There's a lot more to learn, and that's exactly what the next stages are for. But right now, after 2 days, you have enough to actually make your first launch happen. You guys have learned how to warm up. You guys have learned how to write your niche, to write your offer. Even without even creating an offer, you can make a lot of money. Now, a real offer and a sequence to sell it, because that's all you need. Most people don't even get this far. Now, imagine this. If 2 days of free training gave you all of that, what would it look like to actually work with me and my team directly for a week, for 9 weeks? So to have someone review your offer that you're going to be creating and telling you, okay, this is not good, switch it like that, do it like this is better. Actually making you have the offer so perfect, so ready to sell. To get on a call when you're actually stuck, to use the templates and the scripts that we have used and we have tested for dozens of launches that have made so much money, and to be in a room with people that are all doing the same things. Either they're doing launches or they're being growth partners and they're doing launches for other creators. You start looking at it like this is normal. Everyone should do launches. everyone in the first cohort of the launch code, like the first time we opened it, everyone's like, suddenly after 3 weeks, all I see on my social media is launches, people launching this, and they're like, I never realized that everyone, like all the big entrepreneurs, do launches. But now, because I understood it, I'm noticing it and I'm studying their strategy and seeing how I can improve. And it's just so funny, to be honest. Like, once you know it, you cannot unsee it. So we put everything we have into these 3 days. But of course, the full blueprint, the full in-depth detail, step by step, is inside Launch Code. And tomorrow, you're getting even more. You're going to get a full behind-the-scenes breakdown of our 7-figure launches. So we're going to show you guys one of our launches that have made us 7 figures. How we've done it. We're going to literally show you guys numbers. We were going to show you literally things that no one is showing you. Every number, every decision, every move, literally everything. So if you already know what you want, if you already know you want more, hold on tight. We're getting close to opening the enrollment, but not yet. And the people who move fast, of course, are the ones who are going to always get the most. Now, let's talk about, now you've built the offer. Let's talk about the number that you're going to be putting on it. Let's talk about pricing. Pricing time, guys. Pricing. How much of non should I price my offer? Okay? Because that is where the real money either gets made or gets left behind because you're undercharging. So there are 3 references points of pricing. The first one is called the outcome value, which is what is the result worth to the buyer. Number 2, there is the market benchmark. What are programs that are similar in the market, not the exact, similar in the market, charging? And then lastly, your confidence. The price that you can say out loud without apologizing, without explaining, and immediately following it. But you get so much. No, we say the price and that's it. That's the price. And I actually think it's so cheap and we're undercharging. I think we should raise all our prices because of the value that they give people, the money that people are making from our programs. I think we literally, like, at this point, it feels like, I just feel like we need to raise the prices. That's always what I tell my team. Right? So let me give you a simple reference point for where different offers typically land. Okay? So from $27 to $97, this is the digital download. This is for something small. If you have like a template that you want to sell, if you have a guide, if you have a single topic PDF. One of my friends sells manufacturers, is that what they called? Yeah, manufacturers in China for hair supply and then for bags and for watches. And it's for, I think, $19, nothing expensive. And you know what people get? They get like literally like a PDF with like numbers, like 5 numbers and 5 names and like links for $19. Now she gets to charge that $19 because she went to China and then she found the best manufacturers and of course now she sells it. Like, it's not like she's selling something that, no, she went to China and she did her research and then she's giving you the best 5. And she made $1 million from that. How crazy. $19 made $1 million in a year from selling $19, please. And a lot of you guys are thinking, oh my god, I need the greatest, biggest idea on earth to sell. Please, guys. Okay? So now we can also do mini courses. Mini courses is something small. So it's maybe like a short workshop. One of my friends is doing for something for developers. If you want to get into developing, he's in Canada and the US. If you, I've seen actually this online. Exactly, guys. I can tell a joke, but I ain't telling no lies, okay? So it's a short workshop challenge. So yeah, one of my friends is selling like a developer workshop for like 3 days where he, every single day for 2-3 hours, he talks about like, I don't know, real estate stuff. I don't know nothing about that, guys. But anyway, he charges like $297 and he made good money, okay? Now, there's signature courses. This is your signature program. Another one of my friends, she has $997, almost $1,000. And this is like a group cohort. So she works with people for 4 weeks and they basically like do things together, whatever her program is, right? Now, of course, this requires a little bit more trust, of who you are and what you're going to be doing. And it converts best with a webinar or a long warm-up. So she does a webinar. So one day webinar, she does it, and then she sells the $997. And then premium programs are $997 to $3,000. Can be like a coaching package, maybe done with you offers, but it needs like a strong positioning. Like you really know what you're doing, clear transformation that people are going to be getting, and usually either an application that people get or a sales call at the end. And then 3,000 plus, that's a high ticket, it's a VIP experience. So this could be maybe one-on-one if you're just starting out. Usually one-on-one. If it's one call, sure, but if it's long-term one-on-one, people usually charge more. Maybe small group intensive work with like really big transformation that they're going to be getting at the end. But you need a proven track record, deep trust, and usually application only. So do you guys get the pricing? Now, how do you make someone who's been following you for free feel like paying you is like, of course, the next step? So here is the free content versus the paid offer. What's actually different, okay? They both do very different jobs. Let's talk about it, because this is the third thing that we're going to be talking about. So free content, usually what it does is it builds awareness, it builds trust and audience. It shows people what you know and why they should actually listen. Now, your paid offer, what it does is it doesn't just delivers more content. No. It delivers a transformation for your audience. If you understand this, you are like 90% ahead of so many people. Your paid offer delivers a transformation. It takes someone from where they are to where they want to be with a system, sequence, and some support depending on how much, of course, they are paying. They are not paying for information. Information is everywhere. There's little information everywhere on the world. But they are paying for what you get them to that transformation that you told them about. So they're paying for a system built around the specific situation. For maybe the accountability that they get, like personal trainers. I mean, every person is showing you workouts. But you pay for someone to train you, to come there with you. Or to track you and call you and so on and so forth. For confidence that come from having someone in your corner, so you're not just questioning every step. No, you're asking them and they can give you answers. And then also for the shortcut that it collapses time. Guys, the best thing that you can ever do is invest into programs, masterminds, courses. I have probably invested and I've paid over $300,000 in programs, masterminds, one-on-one coaches. And this is why I've had fast success. Not because I'm like the most smartest person ever. No. It's because I invest in myself. Because why would I want to be rich when I'm 50 when I can be rich like literally now? And that was my mindset since I was like 21. And that's when I started my entrepreneurial journey. So the way you communicate this in your offer is simple. You show them the gap between watching and doing. And name it directly. Okay? So what does someone walk away with after going with your program? So what does someone walk away when they join Launch Code? Guys, they have a launch system that they're going to be using for the next decade in every launch, whether they launch it or their client that's an influencer launch it. And it's a proven system that will make you the most successful launches day by day, and it grows as you do it. And it is the launch system that every single billion-dollar company uses. You don't have to think of anything else beside these launch strategies that we teach you. Basically, this is like literally what the transformation is, right? People that don't want to post on social media. They don't want to be the face, but they want to make social media money. Growth partner. People that are sick and tired of posting every single day, growing their account and, not making money from social media and selling every single day, or maybe not knowing what to sell. We got you. Like, you see what I mean? That's literally the transformation that we're going to be giving you. So that they couldn't have built it on their own from your free post. If you look at my free post, of course, they're amazing, but they're never going to transform your life. You have to transform your life by yourself. It's just knowledge and information. So the psychology of saying yes. By the time someone sees your price, they should have already said yes 5 times in their mind because of your warm-up strategy. So they have said yes to the problem that you spend some time on, just like we talked about yesterday. Yes to your method, because you're going to be explaining it, just like we talked about right now, the method. Yes to the results being real, because you're going to be showing transformation, your transformation, someone else's transformation. Yes to the timing being right, because they don't want to waste more time. And then yes to you specifically, because you're genuine, you know what you're talking about, they resonate with you, they like you, they follow you, and you are the right person to help them. So the offer reveal is not where you start selling. It's where you collect the decision that was already made during the warm-up sequence. So now you're, putting the offer out there. That's not when we start selling. If you have done the 7 days of the warm-up right, just like we talked about, warm-up is the most important things. Who can remember what a warm-up is? Let me know in the chat. Am I talking to myself, or do we actually know what a warm-up sequence is? The one that we talked about yesterday. Someone said, so basically this is the launch of the launch code. Boom shakalak. Correct. But you guys tell me, do we know what a warm-up sequence that is for 7 days minimum? Because a lot of you guys are going to be doing it, right? We remember, of course. Okay. We're following. Everything clear so far, guys? Where you're building at anticipation. I like that, Jackie. Jackie was paying attention. The 7-day process. Okay, guys. We're paying attention. You guys are following up. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Love it. Now, if you're a growth partner, this of course still applies to you. Growth partners, everything we covered today is your blueprint, because your job is to build this for someone else. That's part of your job. So you can still use this, help someone else make money. Everything you learned today gives you something most people offering marketing services don't have. The ability to walk up to a creator who already has a product and show them exactly why are they not selling how much they want to sell and being so busy and making a lot of money, and what they can change. And that enough gives you a credibility on how to work with a lot of influencers as a growth partner and make a lot of money. And that's just the free content that we're giving you. Imagine what we teach you actually in the launch code. Now, that's a complete different conversation from hire me, I'm gonna help you launch. No, you give them, hey, if you fix this, you should have this, or you give them free stuff, they're gonna be like, wait, I need you because you are so good. Okay? So that's I audited your offer. This is what you're gonna be telling them. This is an example. Here's why it's not converting. Here's what I would change, and here is what that could do to your revenue and how much you could actually be making from your audience. If you say that to someone, they're gonna be paying attention. That's it. Creators who have been sitting on a product that have never sold properly and anywhere. They're frustrated. They know they're good. They know their offer is good, but they don't know how to put it in a way that people understand that it's good. And you're going to be the one that fixes it. And then you're the smartest genius out there in the world. And you're going to help them make more money. And then you're going to take a cut of that money, which is so good. So you'd be surprised how much demand is there for that skill. I'm telling you, I can name every influencer that I know wants a growth partner. Everyone, and I know all of them, they all want one unless they have one. They all are praying for one. Okay? So your task after this session, screenshot the slide, is to find a creator in your niche with an existing offer, maybe a course, a program, and a coaching package or anything. Look at how they are presenting and ask, is the promise specific or vague? Are they selling features of the program or transformation that the program is going to give them? Do they address the main obstacle that everyone goes through? Is the pricing positioned against the outcome value? So write a 2-sentence audit of what's weak and what you would change. Do this once and you'll see exactly how powerful that skill is and how much in demand it is in today. Okay, take a second before we move forward. Say with everything that happened in today's session. Let's take a deep breath, guys. It's a lot of information, a lot of good information. I feel like you guys are understanding more. Yeah. We're good so far. We understand things. Okay. Guys, you came in today knowing launches exist because we talked about it yesterday. You're leaving today knowing exactly why most of them fail and don't even make money. And now, because you have been taught this, you're going to start noticing when people are doing launches on their story and you're going to be like, oh my God, they're not gonna make money if they don't fix this. And then you're gonna be the superhero because you're gonna go fix it for them. But you're gonna start like noticing all these things. So I'm sorry in advance that I raise your awareness on so many things in this life. And it has nothing to do with how many followers you have. Because like, think about it. Hasn't that alone changed the way you are going to look at every offer you see from this moment? You went from, okay, I'm describing my offer, but what's inside, to now you're describing it, but what it does to someone's life. And that's the most important thing. And this is not a small thing. This is literally like the biggest missing piece in everyone's warm-up, in everyone's offer. Literally, okay? That's the difference between someone that gets paid and someone that doesn't. Can you feel how differently you would write your next post when you actually know what you know right now? Like, you almost know like some small psychology that like shifts everything that we were taught about really marketing. Are you starting to realize that what you just learned, the ability to look at any offer and immediately see what is wrong with it? How can I fix it? And is it worth thousands of dollars per launch? And how much people are going to be making out of that? That is actually a service that people are going to be paying you so much money for. Everything I'm showing you on here, guys, we go into so much deeper, way deeper details inside Launch Code, the program that we have built around a proven system that has generated over $20 million for creators across different niches. So this is the same system that I use personally. Of course, you guys are literally seeing it. Right? This is the launch of the Launch Code. You guys already told me that. And in just a few moments, Layla is going to join us and tell us a little bit more about the world of launches. So stay tuned until the end because I want you guys to hear from her and from our students as well to see their transformation, especially if you want to work behind the scenes, because she's going to spill all the secrets on how to find your partnership and how to close it and how to make millions of dollars without even posting your face ever on social media. Tomorrow's day 3 and I have been waiting for this one since we started, okay, planning this entire event, because tomorrow is probably my favorite day, okay? So make sure you show up live. I want to see you guys live. I don't know when we're going to actually be running something like this. Guys, it's summer. I'm off for my summer vacation starting now. My summer starts now. So what I'm going to be sharing tomorrow, we have never put in front of a free audience before. So tomorrow I'm going to be opening the books to one of my biggest launches, and you guys are going to see numbers just like I told you. And that is not even the part I'm excited about the most. You already have your offer. You have your selling sequence that we talked about. And tomorrow, our guest speaker and we're going to be adding the last piece that you need, right? The puzzle and building your actual product together live in the session. So we did the offer today. Tomorrow, we're building the product together live. Because who does it like us? And the person walking you through all of that is someone that I have been wanting to bring in front of you since day one. Her name is Christina, and her story is the one I save for last on purpose, because nothing else I could show you makes the point better. Christina literally grew up in like a small town in Eastern Europe. She was making $600 a month. She had no connections. Of course, she's just a girl, right? No one handing her anything. But today she lives in the US. She works with some of the biggest names in the industry. Some of them you definitely even know, but we're not going to be putting any names out there. And she runs 6- and 7-figure launches regularly. And she doesn't have to post. I think she has like 4 posts on Instagram. Tomorrow, she is sitting down with you, showing you everything on how she built from 0 to 7-figure partnerships, how she finds creators if you want to be a growth partner, how she stays completely behind the scenes and make millions of dollars, and how she is going to help you build your first digital product live in the session. Okay, so before I show you the next step, I want you to look at something. These are messages that we have been getting since the last launch code cohort. So as you guys know, this is our second launch for the cohort. So we know, we've tested it, it's the best. There's nothing out there in the market. It's the program that is literally changing the most lives out there, no doubt. And this is some proof, right? Hi Santa, happy Monday. I landed my first client. I have studied his page and given him new ideas for content. He wants to bring in more followers, and I'm just waiting to see the back end so I can help with his product. And then I finally have more clarity on my offer. I have identified a more specific niche to launch into and start posting talking reels and stories and warm up my audience. See, now they get it. And build a trust ahead of the launch. In the last few weeks, I've grown 2,000 followers, and I have rewritten my bio to better reflect my focus. Love that. So make the decision today, and the one of these could actually be you. Some of these people came in, they had no audience, they had no product, no experience in ever working with anyone. They had exactly what you have right now. And one day, one of you guys is going to be on our webinars. Guys, you know what's crazy? When we did our first cohort, I literally told people, I'm like, you guys are literally, I don't see you guys, right? But I said, some of you guys that are joining the program are gonna have such big results that we're gonna, in 2-3 months, have them on the webinar, have them on the call, and it's happening literally right now. So here's where we are, okay? I just showed you the exact system, the 3 phases, the psychology, the step-by-step roadmap. And for some of you watching, that is enough. You can take these frameworks, you can go implement them for yourself, and you're going to start seeing results, especially with what we're going to be teaching you tomorrow. So make sure you show up. So free content, of course, works because no one does free content like us. But I also know there's a percentage of you thinking, okay, Afnan, I don't just want the strategy. I want someone to actually help me do this together. I want the templates, I want the scripts, I want the feedback. I want to know that I'm not going to mess this up, and I want to know everything that you know so we can guarantee a strong launch every single time. So let me tell you why I built this, guys. For years, I've been getting the same messages in my DMs. Everyone's saying the same things. Afnan, I have followers, but I can't make money. Afnan, I watch your content. I need to launch, but I don't know how. Afnan, I tried to launch and no one literally bought. How do you do it? And these were actually smart people. They were smart, they were talented creators, people that you like their posts, you save them, you share them. They had everything a launch needs except the one thing that actually makes it work, which is how to turn that into income. How to turn the audience to income. They were one launch away from changing everything, but they just didn't know. So I built this for them. Everything I know about launches, everything my team has learned about running millions of dollars worth of launches, every template, every framework, every lesson from every launch that worked, all of it in one program. So I'm introducing finally the launch code. This is the complete system that will take you from just having an idea, just not knowing what to do, to your first profitable launch in 10 weeks. Now, whether you want to build your own launch or you want to partner up with creators as a growth partner, okay? Before we want to go any further, I want to remind you of something. We have hundreds of people in the waitlist right now, and we only have 200 spots. And I think the spots already open because I already see the notifications, and people in the waitlist already have the spots open and they have the link. Now, the start date for the program is going to be April 6th. So that is the real deadline, okay? It's going to be April 6th. Write it down. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but here's why. I don't want this to be one of those programs where you join and then you just get lost in the sea. No. I want us to all start together, to everyone know your name, to do this really together, to master this skill that will literally change your life. I want to be in the calls with you. I want Layla and Christina to be there with you. I want to actually watch you launch and make a lot of money. And that only works always if we make it small, because the first time we also made it small and we saw how many people's lives it actually changed. So here's what's going to be happening. Enrollment is going to be opening today at the end of this session, and I'm expecting us to probably sell out by the end. Most program, guys, they give you information, they give you videos, and they just wish you the best of luck. No, Launch Code is going to be like a full ecosystem built around one thing. We want to make you get the actual results. We want you to be the best growth partner. We want you to master the launch system so you can actually make the most amount of money. Now, here is why people land their first clients and they run their launches before even the program is finished, which is, it's only 9-10 weeks. Because it's not just content, it's the environment that they're in where everyone is in that launch phase. This is another testimonial. Hi, I'm doing better. I've made more sales this month than I did last month, and this month already started, so that's good. Which basically she made more money and it just started. I also got my first mentee today, so that's exciting. Saturday I'm going to go out and record more content. I've announced that I need to record somewhere else and get a little more dressed up instead of recording in my house. It's not as nerve-wracking as I thought recording in public, but public is noisy, so I try to hide the mic, but I need to be closer. Amazing feedback, right? When you surround yourself by people that are doing the same thing, you are held accountable every single week. You actually get to your goals because you're not doing this by yourself. You're like, okay, I'm doing it, but I don't feel like doing it. But you're like, oh wait, everyone else is also doing it, so I need to keep going. And it just becomes like a natural thing. Me and my friends, guys, we do business every single day. But if I have friends that only party every single day, that never talk about business, it'd be so hard to work every single day because, okay, let's go party, all of us, right? So your environment, if you don't have the environment, we're going to create that environment for you. Hi, Diana. Thank you so much for checking in. This program has seriously been life-changing so far. I've always had the big vision for my life, and I wanted to do something that not only makes people money, but creates the impact. And coming across this program, I truly feel like I found what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm currently working with 2 people, one in fitness niche and the other one is in trading financial niche. Christina mentioned that if someone's page is not ready for a launch, I can charge for a consulting fee. Anyway, we tell you all about that once you guys join the program. So this is what's going to be happening. You're going to be getting, for the weeks that we're going to be working together, you're going to be getting 3 live Q&A calls a week, right? One with me, one with Layla, one with Christina. So we are sitting there until every question is answered and you guys you're ready, and then we see you in 2 days. And we know your name, I know your situation, and I know where you are in your launch. This level of access, guys, does not, like, you're never gonna get this level of access to me ever. This is all I'm saying. This is just my new baby. So this is why I want to give my all to my new project, which is Launch Code, which is creating the biggest army of people that understand what launches are and make the most money, whether you are a creator or you are a growth partner. So my team and I, if you hired us privately, guys, it will literally cost you, I don't want to say numbers, but like multiple 5 figures, right? Inside Launch Code, this is included. Just the calls alone would put you in the top 1% of everyone that is trying to build in this space. But that does not come close to everything that you're going to be getting. Every week, you're going to go through new modules, which is the videos. A deep dive every single time on every aspect of launching that you can ever think about. And it's built so like simply that like you will never be confused. And alongside every module, you're going to be getting the tools and like literally every single thing that my team uses, whether it's templates, scripts that we use all the time for our warm-up, for our reach outs, SOPs, spreadsheets, like just literally everything. And this is the only program that I have ever built where you get this level access of direct access to me and my team 3 times a week. None of any other things that I've ever done, you ever get this much access. We built it this way because we actually want this to be the best university out there that we are creating. Now, not just finish the modules, but actually launch. Actually want to see you make money. Actually, we want you to have a story worth saying so we can actually share your story and really show people how amazing Launch Code is. So now let me show you exactly what your journey is going to be looking like week by week, okay? So the training itself. So you have 10 modules, plenty of modules, okay? That take you from understanding how the whole industry works to actually you running your first profitable launch. Now, whether you're an influencer, you run it for yourself, or if you're a growth partner, you run it for someone else, okay? Module number 0, we talk about the launch point. So this is before we build everything, we're gonna figure out what is your starting point, right? So what is your real financial targets, how the industry works, your personal why, and what are the opportunity available for you right now that maybe you have not known yet. So we're gonna make sure you understand, we need to understand, and you need to understand how much you want to be making. Now, module number 1, we have the launch strategy map. Here, there's like 7 different ways to run a launch. You know how you guys were saying, well, how many ways is there to run a launch? And I was telling you there's warm launch, cold. There's 7 ways to run a launch, okay? And most people just copy what someone else is on their story and then they think it's gonna work for them. No, you're gonna master these 7 launches and then it's gonna help you know in which section you are in. And inside the module, you're gonna learn all of them. Webinars, flash webinars, evergreen launches, collaboration launches, pre-launches, warm launches, cold launches, and you walk out knowing exactly which one fits your audience or your creator audience and your product and where you are right now. So you're not copying someone else. Module number 2, this is for my growth partners. Module number 2 is when we actually start expert hunting. This one is for everyone that wants to work behind the scenes. So how to find the right creator to partner up with, how to make them say yes, what's the first message looks like. We're going to give you scripts for that, how to sign the contract, what the partnership structure looks like legally and financially. Everything that you need is in this module, okay? And within 2 weeks of this module, you're gonna literally start having conversations as a growth partner with influencers that you're gonna be starting to work with. This is why people are having like crazy like testimonials right away, because we're not waiting until the end. 2 weeks in, we're getting to work, okay? How to close the deal, how to structure it legally and financially. Everything that you need to know is in this. Module number 3, this is the foundation. What a launch actually is and how it works. We're going to be talking about the types of digital products and which one is right for you. We're going to also be talking how to find the niche that sits at the intersection of the real demand and what you are genuinely good at. And the beginning mistakes that basically kill most launches before they even start. Module number 4, okay? This is going to be the launch playbook. So this is going to be like a deep dive to every launch type and how to execute every one of them from start to finish, including the full webinar launch model with complete like tech preparation. We're going to tell you about that step-by-step waitlist launch. Guys, all of that is included, and you're gonna walk out with a full complete execution plan for the launch model you choose. So every step, every piece of tech, every sequence is already mapped out, so you are just gonna like take it and apply it. This is why I'm telling you, we cover everything. Module number 5, your $1 million offer. So this is gonna be how to find your specific pain point your audience is actually going to pay you to solve it. Now, this is good for influencers and for growth partners. How to build a product that actually gets results, because you want people to have results. You want people to make the most money and have the craziest transformation. That's a product and offer that people are going to continuously buy from you in the next products and refer other people to buy this product. How to price it, how to position it, how to create a full product suite from low ticket to VIP. So your business have different entries. So you're gonna be walking out with an offer built module. Sorry guys, I need some energy. So you're gonna walk out with an offer built around basically people's pain point. And if you make anything about people's pain points and if people feel like, oh my God, you understand my pain and you're trying to really solve it, they're gonna buy from you. Module number 6, launch planning. So this is the full launch planning framework, right? So this is like what daily actions you're gonna take, the clear picture of who needs to be around you to execute it, who you need to hire, who you need to fire, all of that. Module number 7, launch architecture. So this is the warm-up system that creates demand before you open sale. So we teach you how to do the warm-up, the psychology behind the warm-up, what you should say on the stories, what you should say on the reels, what you should say on the TikTok, why this works, why this does not work, step-by-step frameworks, real examples from launches, when we actually ran them, what did we say? This module, like, it's probably the one that makes a launch actually sell out and be so booked and busy, okay? Very important module. Module number 8, the tech setup. We're gonna tell you every tool, every platform, step-by-step video tutorial, so you're never stuck staring at a screen wondering, oh my god, how do I do this? No, and you don't need to hire a developer, you don't need to be technical, you just need to follow the steps. They're very simple, okay? Module number 8, first sale. So here you're gonna walk out knowing exactly why people hesitate, how to remove it. We're gonna give you real scripts for DMs to message people, a first launch reflection framework, and every tool you need to sell like a pro and not miss one single opportunity. Module number 7. How much do you guys think this program is? By just what I'm telling you, this should be minimum $10,000. No one is literally giving all this information in this much detail and care, where you thought about every step, so we don't want you to be stuck anywhere along the way. Module number 10, right? How to scale, how to delegate, how to build your first real team around your launches so your income grows and you're not overworked. How to go from one launch to a whole launch business, so you're launching with influencers or you're launching by yourself and it's growing, and so on and so forth. Now, here's what I want you to understand, okay? Guys, we did not create this in a weekend. We were not just bored and we're like, oh, let's do something. No. This is like 4 years of launches, hundreds of thousands of revenue, dozens of case studies, all condensed into one system. Everything, we put it all in one system. And if I had to put a value on it, look, guys, literally it should be minimum, easily $10,000. Someone said, you're rich of none. We're not yet. This is why we're not charging $10,000, because I honestly want it to be accessible for so many of you guys, so we can actually have the crazy testimonials. But training is just the beginning. I designed this to make getting results as simple and straightforward as possible. So guys, every module, just like we said, it comes with like a template vault. It comes with scripts, files, exact internal documents that my team uses to run real launches, and you can take it. You don't write anything from scratch. You just copy, you customize it based on, things that you're running, and then you launch. These long words, for some reason, I just cannot say them. Anyway, this vault usually would cost you minimum $2,000 if you hire someone to create it, but you get it included, okay? Now, for those of you who want to partner up with a creator instead of launching yourself, so you want to be a growth partner, I have something very special for you, my friends. Inside Launch Code, we actively match you with creators who are looking for a growth partner. These are vetted experts that have audiences who need someone like you to help them launch. So we basically give you the whole thing, the whole business, the whole money. Like, we might as well just give you my credit card at this point. This creator matching alone is literally worth thousands of dollars, because it's gonna collapse so many years or weeks of you reaching out and not knowing what to do, and we're just gonna match you with someone. Of course, we have cards and so on and so forth, but this is not a one-time thing. You keep access to this network even after you graduate. Okay, so after you graduate, you still get access to this in the future. You want to work with this person, you have this network. I told you guys, we wanna build a university that we have the influencers, creators make the most amount of money, and then have this new growth partnership role also make a lot of money without ever posting, okay? So you also get access to our private community, right? Inside our community, you're surrounded by people on the same path, so you can ask questions, you can, talk to people on the same path. Creators launching their first product, and maybe also growth partners closing their first deals. People are sharing their wins, they're asking questions, they're holding each other accountable. So let's add all of this up, right? The complete 9 module training is worth value, right? $10,000. The template vault, minimum $2,000 value. Weekly live calls for 2 months with all of us, minimum $25,000, and that's actually what we charge. Creators matching for growth partners. This is priceless because it saves you so much time, okay? So if you add all of this together, you're looking at $37,000, and in Like, that's the real value. And honestly, even if we charge $5,000, this would be an absolute steal. But because you have already seen how it pays for itself in a week, sometimes before students even finish their program, they're already making money. If people inside the launch code are making their first $5,000 in their first month, the only question is whether you are ready to actually show up and do the work and apply what we gave you, right? More than 11,000 now in my WhatsApp channel. Those are people that was interested. At the end, I got 80 to register for the program. I made around $5,000 with this launch, and I converted it into dollar money in weeks, right? But again, guys, we're not even charging $5,000. I want the launch to be accessible to anyone that actually wants 2026 to really be big, because I see you guys in my DMs. I see what you tell me. Afnan, help me. Afnan, I want to learn. Like, I see all of this. You guys think I don't see? Maybe I don't respond to everyone, but I see the messages. I see people telling me, Afnan, help me. How can I do it? I don't have followers. I don't know. This is why I created this. So no one have any excuse, or Afnan, I cannot make money. No, you can. We have ways. If you're an influencer, you have followers, we got you. If you don't want to post, but you are ready to put in time to learn the system, we also got you. Like, I don't want this excuse anymore in my DM to be like, I don't know how to make money. No, we know how to make money and we can help you, okay? So we're getting close. But before I show you how to join, I need to ask you 3 questions, right? Number 1, if you knew that 10 weeks of focused work could produce you and could make you your first $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 launch, would you be able to commit to this 10 weeks? Because it's not easy. 10 weeks is some time that you're going to have to commit. So drop yes in the chat if you would be ready to commit. Number 2, are you ready to actually stop waiting for the perfect time, for my life when it was so settled, for things when, the stars are aligning and the moon is in the right side, for you to actually just make a decision that, you know what, I'm done with my life. Well, no, I'm not done with, I don't want you to be done with your life. I'm just done, like, living life this way. I just want more. I want what I see on social media. I want the freedom. I want the money. Drop another fire. The digital product market is growing faster than anything we've seen before, and you guys have seen it. So are you ready to take advantage of it? Whether you're going to be launching it or you're going to help another creator or an influencer actually launch it. So here is how you can join Launch Code. So I created 2 ways to be a part of Launch Code, because I know not everyone wants the same thing or needs the same thing, right? And it's 9 weeks. Some of you guys are self-starters. You just need a system, you need the templates, and you need the examples, right? You're going to take it, you're going to run with it, and figure it out on your own. So this is Launch Code Base. This is the first package. Launch Code Base is $1,499. What basically you get is 5 weeks of training. You get 5 modules from 1 to 5, and you get the complete foundation, but from only module 1 to 5. You get everything you need for your first launch. You get also lessons with templates. You also get access to our course channel and a group chat with other students going through it with you. And you also get 9 weeks of access to go through the material at the pace. So the training is only 5 weeks. This is when you basically have the training, but you have 9 weeks to go through the material. So if you're someone who wants to learn fast, execute on your own, this is for you. Now, but for some of you guys are thinking, okay, Afnan, I don't want the information. I want you and your team in my corner. I want feedback. I want live calls. And I want someone to tell me if I'm doing it right or wrong. So this is where Launch Code VIP is. So Launch Code VIP is $3,499. And you get 10 full weeks of training. So we work with you for 10 weeks in a group setting, right? You get all 10 modules, and you get this one, the 3 live sessions every single week with me, Leila, and Christina. You bring in your questions and we answer it in real time. And you also get 11 weeks of access to the lessons. So you have 11 weeks to watch the lessons, but we work with you to have calls, which is the 3 live sessions, 10 full weeks of training. Plus, only for the Launch Code VIP, you get access to our private community where we're going to be actively matching you with our growth partners. right? So if you're a creator, if you're looking for a creator that you want to work with, we are gonna basically match you. All the growth partners, we're gonna be matching you. And even if you are a creator and you want someone to help you and have a growth partner, we also match you as well. So let me make this simple. Base is $1,499. You get the system, templates, and the foundation. You run it with yourself. There is no live calls. VIP, this one is $3,500. You get the system plus the live calls and the access to our private community where we match you to experts with growth partners. Now, I know that some of you guys paying in full is not the move right now, and I didn't want that to be the reason that you did not join, so we made this as easy as possible. So we have payment plans where you can do Klarna, you can do bank transfer, and you can do split it, right? And I think with Klarna and split it, you can split it up to 12 months. But what you can also do, we do in-house, if you don't apply for Klarna or split it, we do in-house financing. So we can split your payment for 2 times, 3 times. It really just depends on the situation, but it's not for 12 months, guys. It needs to be paid before the end of the program, of course. But all you have to do if you're stuck with something, just message our support, info@brandcodes.com. We're gonna drop the link soon. In the link, you can even pay only 50%, and in the rest of the 50% you can pay later as well. So let me break this down. Base is $50.99 with a 6-month plan. If you use Split It or Klarna, that's $250. But we start, guys, April 6th. So that's basically, I don't know, guys. I don't know how much you spend a month, but that's less than what I spend in a day. Let's just be very honest, okay? This is the most literally affordable program with the most value that I have ever created. When I told the pricing to my team, they actually lost it. They're like, do you just don't like money? Because why are we pricing it this much? You know the value is insane. Now, I wanted the price to be reasonable. I wanted people to join. So those are the 2 main packages, and both guys have only 100 spots. So there's 100 spots for base and 100 spots for VIP. Now, I've also decided to go a bit above and beyond for some very specific group. So some of you guys already have audience. You have the big followers. You have 50K, 30K, 40K followers, 100K, 500K, a million followers, whatever it is. But you have the followers. Maybe you've also tried launching. So you don't need something to learn it from scratch. You actually need my team to be in the trenches with you and help you launch, okay? So for you, we created a premium package, which is the done with you. Now, guys, I'm gonna be honest, this is the most expensive package that we have. It's not affordable at all, okay? But this is where my team and I will be in a group chat just with you. And we are going to be working on your content, your launch, like literally together, one-on-one. Just us and you, very specific, all the time. You get as many calls and all of that. Now, here's how it works. Number 1, you have to apply. We're gonna leave a link at the end. You can apply to join a wait list, and then we have to qualify you because we don't think we can help everyone, right? There's some people like you don't qualify to be in it. It just depends how many followers you have, how much you can actually afford. So step 1, we get on a call and we build your custom launch strategy together. We plan your content and warm-up sequence with you, what to post, when to post, what to say. We help you build a funnel, pages, email, the whole system. Step 4, we help you press your sales process, DMs, call, whatever fits your launch. Step 5, you launch. We're right here reviewing, guiding, fixing in real time. Step number 6, we debrief together and we set you up to do it all again. So you do the work. We're just right there with you every step, making sure it actually works. Plus, you get a one-on-one dedicated coach who knows your launch inside out. Plus, of course, you get everything that the VIP gets, but you get me and my team to be in a chat with you, helping you. And you get 3 months full access to everything and 13 weeks access to everything. Or we work with you until you get results, only for the premium. Okay? We only have 5 spots, and actually, when we opened it almost 2 months ago, we also only had 5 spots, and the 5 spots filled up. I don't know if my team wants me to tell the price, but the price is, guys, it's not affordable. But this is the one that you literally get me and my team to help you launch. So you can just imagine how much you're going to be making, right? We're helping people make 30,000, 40,000 within the time that we're working with them. 100,000. It just depends on, of course, where you are, how many followers, and so on and so forth. Now, your one-on-one mentor, is going to be one of our top growth partner that we're going to be giving it to, which I think is a better deal than anything else, because you don't need to split your profit with a growth partner. You just pay the fee and you get all of that, and then you get one of my growth partners to work with you. And they don't take a percentage. You just pay the price for the package, which I think is like a better... Sorry, growth partners. I just know how much I pay my growth partner, and it's a lot of money. So here's how the application works. You fill it in, we review it, and if you're a good fit, we're going to reach out personally, and we're going to have a call with you, see if you qualify, and then from there. Now, who the premium package is for, right? You already have an audience. You already actually are making money. You don't need to be taught from zero. And you need the team to help you execute at a higher level. Now, in just a few minutes, we're going to be opening the premium spots, which is 5 spots, and then the VIP and the base, 100 spots each. Guys, first come, first serve. Someone said, is this USD or Canadian? All the numbers are USD, guys. So that's it. 6 months from now, I always tell people, where do you want to be? Right? If you do the same things that you do today, you're going to be in the same position. That's just life. I say this to myself every single day, and this is why I keep investing in myself. I keep learning. I keep paying it forward. It's just, that's really it. So if you're waiting for a sign, this is your sign. If you're waiting for the right program, I could not recommend or think of any other program that is better than this program. If you're waiting for someone to believe in you, I don't think anyone believes in women and men making money more than me. Like, I just believe, I'm so delusional. I think we all should make millions of dollars. So, guys, I know we said we're opening it in 5 seconds, but I already got like 30 notifications of people that have already paid. So the spots are literally like almost filling up. So 5, this is what I'm going to be telling you. Think about why you showed up today. 4, think about how long you've actually been stuck. 3, this is a system that if you learn it, your life is going to change, whether you want to be a creator or a growth partner. And it's going to change in ways that I cannot even describe it, no matter how many followers you have or if you want to be behind the scenes. 2, 200 spots. A lot of people are moving, so just make a decision that you really want a bigger life. And number 1, the link is live, guys. You will see it somewhere around the screen. Go lock in your spot, and I will see you inside. Guys, make sure it is first come, first serve. So the link is pinned in the chat. I think the team is gonna drop it soon. Someone said, what is the premium price? I mean, if you guys want me to tell you, the premium price is $25,000. That is the premium price. So guys, one of our students is actually joining us in a minute, okay? One of our students joining us in a minute. So because I want you guys to hear from our students. We have a couple of our students, but one of our students is joining live with us, and we're gonna be asking them all kinds of questions. Guys, the link is down below. Make sure you press on it. Make sure you join before the spots actually go out. We only have 200 spots. But before we wrap up, I really want you to really hear this. Guys, we still have Layla and we still have 2 of our students. So I want you guys to hear from them, because this will change literally your whole perspective. The launch could happen in the next 90 days. If you just decide today that, okay, like I really want to do this. So before we get into the live call with Layla, I want to have one of our students that have taken launch code, the first cohort, so she can tell you guys. And also, this is one thing that I forgot to tell you. So many people that have got the base pack, once they saw how amazing the 3 live sessions that we have, me, Layla, and Christina, with people every single week, they were literally like, can I upgrade? And almost like 60-70% of them upgraded, because they're like, wait, I really want the live calls, because everyone is raving about them, how they're literally the best. Someone says she deserves that $25,000. She got hella knowledge, so worth it. Yeah, I mean, if someone is paying $25,000, you can only imagine how much they're making, right? So it's like, we've helped clients make over like $150,000 in like 3 months. So it's like, um, is it worth it to pay 25,000 to make 150,000? I think it's very worth it if you just ask me. So guys, in 1 second, we're gonna have one of our beautiful students to join with us, and I'm gonna be asking her a bunch of questions. You guys can also ask her some questions in the chat if you guys have any questions for her. We're literally connecting her right now, so stay tuned. I'm gonna be asking her some questions. I'm gonna actually be meeting her soon in Miami because she lives in Miami, and honestly, this woman is like such a beautiful woman inside out. From the moment I saw her on one of our calls, I fell in love, and I can feel like people that I like from a mile, you know. So we're gonna wait a couple seconds. Does the 25K come with a 100% guarantee? Yeah, I mean, it does come with a guarantee that we continue to work with you until you get results. With VIP, people get priority for launch. You get 3 live calls with me, Christina, and Layla a week for all 10 weeks. And then you also get basically matched with growth partners. Are we here? My team is telling accept remote control. Okay, some guys, there's like technical things. Accept Okay, we're getting to it. We're getting to it, guys. But will this program be ongoing? I mean, I don't know when we're gonna be opening it next, guys. Someone said, as for us who can't afford it right now, is the live information worth it to launch? Absolutely. You can go ahead and use everything that we give you, apply it, and do your launch, and do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do. This is why we're giving the information for free, so you guys can go out there and do what you're supposed to do. Now, make sure you come on day 3 tomorrow, because day 3 is going to be crazy as well, and you are going to be getting the 3rd missing piece. Okay? So, let's see. The team is connecting her. We have all type of tech things going on right now, which is amazing. I can see the team working. Are we live? Oh, we are live.
Are we live?
Wait, I don't think we're live. I think they're still fixing it. Are we live? Okay. Are we live?
Okay.
Do you guys see us both? Me and Andrea. Let's see. Right, that's how I feel. I think they can see us. Yes, they can see us. Hello, Andrea. How are you?
Hello, you guys. Hello, Afnan. Hello, everyone.
So nice to, have you in front of everyone that is here. So, number one, first of all, I love her energy, guys, and you guys are going to fall in love with her energy as well. But I want to ask her a couple questions, and you guys ask her questions as well so she can answer them. But, Andrea, first of all, tell me a little bit about you, right? What have you done before? And what is your background? And when we did the first launch for the launch code, what made you join it? What did you want from it?
So first of all, I know you since your previous launch from Brain Code, and I fell in love with your energy. I know it from that video. If you're a pretty girl and you're not making this money, yeah, you have to shoot this the link below. So I showed up to your webinar those 3-4 days. It was actually a very intense challenge, and I regret it. I didn't go with the Brain Code. I regret it so much, and I promised myself, okay, when Afnan is gonna do the next program, I have to be there. So it was no question. I signed immediately, and I was actually upset that your account disappeared. The story with the Instagram. And you're one of the person I really follow up. I wanted to see what you're doing, what you're teaching. So yeah, I was very upset. Like, oh my God, did she block me?
Everyone thought I just blocked them. I'm like, guys, why would I block you guys?
Exactly. because I remember I used three of your hooks for my content. I'm like, but
All
I'm gonna block
yours.
you for that.
All
That was
yours.
so silly of me, but it was fun. I was making fun of myself. So yeah, I signed up on her last day when she said that the bonus would be one-on-one with her, and I said, okay, da-da-da-dum, this is my moment. So yes, I signed up, and I think that was the best decision of my life. And I'm not exaggerating, you guys, because I was in a moment like I just escaped my 9 to 5 as a marketing director. Now I'm gonna drive you a little bit to my background. So been a marketing director for the past 10 years. I also built three businesses of my own, and I feel like I need more. I feel like I have the potential in myself to scale to the numbers that I want, and I've done this with my clients. We scaled more than $8 million so far. But then once again, those were not my money. I was in a 9 to 5.
So you
I was
scaled someone else to $8 million, but that's their
totally.
money, not your money.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And I was making pretty nice money as well, decent. But all the girls they dream about, their spectacular cars, houses, and so on. And I realized 9 to 5 is not going to be my ideal for that long. So I was doing
Wait,
content.
1 second. People say they cannot hear you. Team, is there something that we can do to fix that? Because people can hear me, but apparently your voice is a little bit low. I know your voice is not low. I think it's a setting. So let them fix that. We're working on it. Team is working on it.
Okay.
Here we go. Tech always getting in the way, guys. She was getting in the flow. I was excited to hear what's next.
We patiently wait.
Yeah, we cannot hear a word.
That's
Guys, try put it like a little bit. Oh, you guys can hear. Someone said turn down Afnan audio. Wow. Am I that loud?
mm,
Be patient with us, guys. We're fixing it as we go. It works, it's just slow. Yeah, we're fixing it. Why can we hear you but not her? Guys, do you know how many technical things there are in this world that we have no control over? Because last time I checked, I'm not a technical specialist. She is beautiful. I know she is so beautiful. People are saying, some people are saying that they can actually hear you.
let's do a test. You guys hear me? Drop something in the chat so we know. We are trying to fix it. The team is saying to speak loud. I don't know if I can speak louder. I'm almost screaming. I hope you guys can hear me because I have so many things to share with you.
People are saying they love your hair. She is so beautiful.
Thank you. I actually can not see your comments so often. And thank you for.
I know. They can say, they're also saying, where are you from, Andre? That's what they're asking.
Okay, so I live in Miami, but I'm originally from. Make a guess.
Guess where she's from,
From my
guys.
accent, you have to tell from my accent, I'm from Eastern European.
She's Eastern European, guys.
Yes. And I'm from the beautiful country named Romania.
She is from. I just love Romanian people.
Yes.
Yeah, her audio is just low. Let's see,
I
guys.
really don't know. Like, I might have my.
People were guessing that you are from Romania. That's crazy. People were like, "Are you?" Yeah, they were guessing. Yeah, they were guessing. That's someone said Slovakia, but mostly Romania. Everyone was saying Romania. That's crazy.
Oh,
That's
good
good.
job, guys. Well, I'm proudly representing my country all over the world. Even I live in Miami, because it's hard not to fall in love with Miami.
I know.
Here, but I love my country so much.
See what we're saying. I'm from Romania too.
Woo.
Okay, guys, is the can she? I love how everyone is in the comments is a tech person now. They're giving suggestions.
I don't know what to do more.
It's worse now. Now you're both sounding low. Love that for us.
Amazing.
This is incredible. Tech team, if we can do this faster. Hello, hello. I was randomly watching this and saw my best friend. I think her best friend is in the comments. The sound is even lower.
Who is my best friend?
I don't know if it's your her best friend, or maybe their best friend is in the comments.
I don't know. Just
Yeah.
tell me your name.
Let's see. Afnan, you're good. Andrea is soft. You're still far.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Let's see, let's see.
So the team, they say they can hear me perfectly. It's just the people on live. So I don't know, you guys. What can I do?
Okay, they said it's good now. They said okay, mine is super low.
Can I use my headphones? Let me use my headphones.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
try.
better.
Guys, I'm gonna speak so low so you can put your volume up and you can hear her. Okay, guys? Does that sound better? Please, I need us to do this. We're not gonna lower my voice. Okay. Try now. Let's see, Andrea. No, we can't hear you now.
So I'm gonna try to speak as much as I can, as loud as I can, and I hope you guys can hear me.
Okay. Can you guys hear her?
Can you hear me, guys? I'm really trying my best here. Oh my goodness.
Okay, now you're good.
Good?
Yes.
Okay.
No, you can speak loud. I'm just not gonna speak loud.
Thank God, hallelujah. So guys, I hope everyone can hear me now because I have a lot of things to share with you. So let's go back to where I was. I was speaking a little bit about my background. I hope you guys could hear a little bit how I met Afnan online and how I regretted not joining her brain call. And at the minute she launched literally the launch code, I set up the reminders on my phone because she disappeared from social media for like a few months, and the only notification I could receive from her was from the WhatsApp group that I was into and the email list. So when I saw that, be ready, we have a new program launching soon, I was like, oh, my heart skipped a bit. I was like, Afnan is back. So obviously I was one of the first to sign up for that, I think. And I on the last day of the launch code, she got me. I mean, they said if you book your the program, the last call, you have a bonus, and the bonus was huge for me. It was the one-on-one with Afnan. So that's
Don't tell them that bonus. Now they're gonna want that bonus. That was
sorry,
only
Afnan.
that was only for you.
I hope I'm not a troublemaker,
You are.
but I was the last one to get that one. I'm sorry, I have to be honest, but I was so happy and thrilled. And let me tell you a little bit about my background. So basically, I've done everything you can in marketing. So I have an MBA marketing, master in marketing, marketing director for the past 10 years. But I was still missing some parts. I feel like I don't know. I'm missing something, especially the launches, because that's why I was very triggered by this program. Because I've been launching for my clients, and we made some good money. but something was off. I was like, no, I have to find the secret of all these big creators. Why do they know what I don't know? I cannot. I have to find out. So yes, it's true. I was missing some very, very important steps. So as Afnan said in our call, well, now you can connect the dots. It's not like I didn't know. I just didn't know how to connect it. So guys, I have to say, I've never seen anywhere else the information at this level that Afnan and her team. By the way, you're gonna know the team and you're gonna see the masterminds behind. I can say Leila and Christina are amazing, and I don't know how they did this. Like they are ahead of us with everything. They know what we need. They know our next step. Okay, now you need this. Now you need this. Everything is packed in such a mastermind way that you're gonna be blown up. Like I don't know. Like how you guys think about this? And now I have, you set such a high expectations on me launching my clients, and I have to be like, listen and learn and apply. I have, I'd be terrible embarrassed if I'm not applying everything. And it's amazing. It's really amazing. And what's the most beautiful thing is that I got a client literally 3, 4, 5 days after I signed with Afnan, and I'm actually right now on the shooting day with my client. This is a content studio. Next door, my client is recording, and I just got the invitation of joining you guys in the morning, and I said, no, I have to make it happen. It's very important for me to share. I believe in good karma, and I believe that people need to know this information because it's gonna help them, at least the same that helped me. So the client I'm right now with, I pitched her a long time ago, and she was like, still like, let's see. I'm offering branding services. Just that is I launched after I quit my 9 to 5. I launched a branding agency. But you have to pitch clients, you have to hustle, and it's not like you're having clients like pouring on your way like this. So I pitched this client before, and she was like, okay, let's see, I like you very much, I like your portfolio and so on, but let's see. And then I posted, she followed all my stories and content, and she saw I joined Afnan program, and she was like, oh, I know Afnan, I wanted to go on her brand code. Apparently everyone wanted to go on the brand code. And I said, yes, she's an amazing coach. I've never seen this information. Everything is high level. And then boom, she booked me. So I got a thank you client just, by showing more authority on my side that, I'm learning from the best. I'm investing in myself. I would not be here if I would not have invested in my growth, in my education and so on. But what I want to say, even if though I have a little bit experience, perhaps maybe more than other people, this is also for the beginners, because literally the launch code is taking you from A to Z with or without experience. Because I've seen people in our program like maybe are more beginners, and I see them succeeding, and I see them so devoted, so implied, and I'm like, wow, those people can be higher than me in the next 3 months for sure. So every level is super I don't know, welcome and adapted to this program. So I don't know, I feel like I'm so grateful. I'm glad that I joined, and Afnan and her team are super amazing. And I just want to share one last thing. Maybe you want to ask me more, but you know what, I was like extremely surprised by something. They actually think of you, what are you going to do the next, what's going to be the next step for you after you finish this program. So you know what they did? I swear I got goosebumps when I saw, obviously I'm following Afnan stories and so on, and she got back her account and got, so she launched a wait list for the creators to be able to work with us, with the Grow Partners. That's the first generation of Grow Partners, and you guys are going to be the second generation. I'm so happy for you. So basically she made a join list for us, like, so the people can work with us. And she said that this is something like the closest you can get of working with me, because I'm training them as my closest team. So I feel like I'm really part of a private circle. When I pitch clients and I mention Afnan there, obviously it's giving me more like, not the authority, the egocentric authority, it's giving me the comfort, like she got my back, like this is something like you do not get. Trust me, I've been in other programs, other coaching. You feel like, okay, you learned something, you took the notes, but then go. It's up to you how you're gonna make your future. And she actually did this for us. And recently they created, I'm sorry, I have to give a little bit of
You're making me actually tear up, so
crying. Like, I was so emotional. Like, wow, how can they do this? Like, how they're like, this is like I've never seen. So they created a WhatsApp channel. It's called Grow Partners. I can even show you a little bit. I'm sorry, I speak too much sometimes, but I
This
want
just
to.
makes me so proud, guys. Like, I'm just
And
so
so
proud.
we have a Grow Partner and Creator channel. So basically, what it did, they put some cards with us as Grow Partners to make us with creators, with people that they need our help to grow. So this is like you're basically living with skills and with kind of a job on the table. So it's then it's obviously it's a lot of work. It's up to you. Though I'm not gonna make the 6, 7 figures if you're not working. You're not putting the efforts, the work, because this is a lot of work. Trust me, Adnan is working a lot. Her team behind, which is gonna be you as a grow partner. I mean, there's a lot of work and dedication, but I've never seen something to scale bigger than these opportunities. So I don't know. I hope this help you in case you're searching, you're debating, you're like figuring out your path, like everyone did, especially, you know, women, we don't know how to grow, especially online. So yeah, use the pretty privilege, use the knowledge, use everything you need, to package into something that can help other people, like solving people problem. This is the one thing we can do to generate income, to create a good karma for us, because we are actually solving people's problem. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so you're gonna see you can be both creator or grow partner. I'm both actually. I will launch soon my program, but at the same time I have my clients that I'm growing with. So it's a lot of opportunities here, like a lot.
Guys,
Yeah.
on the next call, I'm just gonna have Andrea do the whole program for you guys because you guys can see how amazing of a speaker also she is. So she's gonna pitch launch code next time. I think she pitched it better than I can ever do. But Andrea, honestly, first of all, I cannot wait to meet you in person when I come to Miami. And I want to say I'm so proud of you. We did the one-on-one call. No one gets the one-on-one call but Andrea, by the way, guys. But that was very special for Andrea. But just like seeing, like I literally looked at you and I'm like, you have so many like potential titles. You have every master's out there. Like I need us to like just go all out to show who you really are, because you are someone who's so knowledgeable, so talented, and I mean, I fell in love with you, but everyone in the chat is also in love with you. They're like, what's her Instagram? What's her Instagram? Someone give me her Instagram. So we're going to drop her Instagram very soon, guys. We literally put it in there. We tagged her. Please check her Instagram.
Guys.
Yeah, they literally put it for you. Don't worry. They pinned it. But thank you so much. I cannot wait to meet you. This really means the world to me that you just shared your heart with people. And yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you,
so
Habibi.
much, guys.
Thank
you.
you.
And I can't wait to see you.
I can't wait to see you. Okay, guys.
Thank you for the good energy.
Bye, Habibi. Thank you. Okay, guys. Now we're gonna switch into... The team is gonna do what they're supposed to do. But guys, you guys see why I love this woman. Like, from the first time I was speaking to her, I was just like... You cannot fake that, like, just real energy. So... Shout out to her. I cannot wait to see everything that she's gonna accomplish. Every influencer is so lucky to have Andrea on her side. And we're gonna be making sure that she is winning on the highest level even after the program. I think we have a couple more weeks for the program for the first cohort. And they're already landing clients. They're already making money. I don't know if you guys heard, but she said that was her $10,000 client. So from one client, and we haven't even finished the program, she made $10,000, which is incredible. And this is just the beginning. So shout out to you, Andrea. Team, what are we doing now? Let's see. Are we having another... Okay, we have another student that is going to be joining. And you guys are going to get to meet her. She actually lives in Dubai. She just moved there a year ago. She is originally from Germany, and she's gonna tell you more. Why am I telling her whole story to you guys? But you'll see. So she is here. She's gonna join us literally in a second. So stay tuned. But for all of you guys that have been asking about Andrea, yes. So Andrea, just like she said, She is a growth partner. She just landed a client, but she is also a creator. So she's going to be launching her own program as well. So you can do both very, very soon. But now we have our second guest, which is Alina. Alina, I think I don't know if you can hear us, if she can hear me, if we can hear her. Let me know. I think you're muted, Alina. You're live.
Hello.
Yes, now we can hear you. Can you guys hear her?
Hey guys. Can you see me too?
Yeah, they can see you. But I want to see if they can hear you. So talk to them a little bit so we can see if they can hear you.
Hey guys, I'm Elena. I'm based in Dubai, as Adnan already said. I'm a real estate investment consultant here, and don't get me wrong, I love it. But at some point, I realized I want something more. I need something that is not tied to the market, to the industry, to the location, you know? I wanted to do something online, but I got so overwhelmed. I'm sure you know this. Some people talk here, this is the best. Some people talk there. Oh,
First
you
of
should do
all,
this.
everyone is saying in the comments how beautiful you are. No one is even listening. They're just saying you're so beautiful. Guys, can we pay attention to what she's saying? We all know she's extremely stunning. Everyone's like, she's gorgeous. Who is this a modeling agency? Thank you, guys. But yes, Alina,
Thank
they're
you.
listening.
I appreciate it. So yeah, I got really overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. I actually reached a point where I was like, okay, I'm just gonna look for a sugar daddy and enjoy life, honestly. But no, I'm just kidding, okay? But then the universe sent me Afnan. I never saw any reels of you, literally. And then I saw one reel. I saw the second reel. I was like, who is this? And honestly, it clicked immediately. I was like, damn, what you tell people, like, it resonated so much with me, and I wanted to know more. So I hopped on all the webinars you were giving, and I realized, okay, this is something big going on here. I want to be part of it. And what else I realized, so as a side hustle next to real estate, I was doing social media management for a creator, you know, but you know, we're not gonna get rich with just social media management, you know. But what I realized is with this creator, I actually did a launch without realizing it's a launch, you know. We were just figuring out things as we went. It was so messy and chaotic. But we still made $80,000 in revenue. Can you imagine? Without the strategy. Just imagine what you can achieve with a strategy. Actually, multiple strategies, because Afnan is teaching you multiple strategies, a real structure. And the most important part is the psychology behind everything.
So
I'm not gonna.
So wait, the $80,000 from a launch, was it your launch or were you helping someone else do a launch?
I was helping. I was just a social media manager, you know. We were just basic stuff. But then he
So
said, okay, I want to do a one-on-one coaching for fitness. So I guided him. Okay, let's do this, let's do this. But I didn't know an actual strategy. It was just like something new for both of us, you know. And we
and
just
and did they
went
give
with
you
the
a
flow.
percentage or was it just a fixed
No.
salary? Here we
No, it was
go.
just a fixed salary. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Here
I
we
didn't
go.
know that you can make so much money out of it, but now I know. I learned from you. I have all the juice.
That could have been an easy $40,000 in Alina's pocket. I know he did not pay her, not even
Exactly.
10,000.
Exactly. Yeah. And what I wanted to say, what also is very important, the psychology around everything, you know. I can't go into deep here. You will learn everything from Adnan, but I can tell you it will change everything, how you approach things. It's just amazing what you learn there. It's just so much. And every module, every video, it didn't just click one time, it clicked like 10 times. I was like, damn, why didn't I know all of this before?
That was literally like me before I learned about launches. But so tell us, do you want to be a growth partner or are you doing hybrid or are you being the influencer and the creator?
I'm doing a hybrid version, but I still have to grow my personal brand. So right now I'm focusing on being a growth partner while growing my own audience. Because okay, I need to tell you something. It's my first time actually being on camera and talking to people. I was always behind the camera. It's so cringe for me when I started. I was like, damn, no one will listen to me. No one wants to watch my videos. And I had to really step out of my comfort zone. I actually almost left my body because that's how cringe it was for me to start posting.
I love that because we all felt that in the beginning.
Yeah, and I can tell you, I've been posting consistently since 1 month, and it blew my mind. Yesterday, I posted a random video I just recorded. Actually, I recorded after our call on Monday. I recorded like a random with this light and posted at midnight, and it blew up. I mean, I have a small account, and 6.5K views within a few hours is huge for me. I woke up with messages, like more than 100 messages, 70 new followers within this night. I woke up, I was like, wow, am I famous now?
You are famous. But I mean, this is the power of just, this is what we said literally on the call. I said, if you understand launches, you're also going to understand how to go viral because you understand how to speak to people's pain. Now, I'm going to leave you with the last question. What is your favorite thing about the program, and where do you see yourself in the next 6 months?
My favorite part about the program is you.
I literally love my people. Like, you guys, we cannot fake this. I literally love them too.
I'm really serious because I was looking for someone who's already there where I want to be because, I come from an environment and family that is not wealthy. Everyone around me was not thinking big, just staying small. They even kept trying me small. I'm Delulu, and I'm still Delulu. I have big dreams. I was telling people about my dreams, but everyone told me, oh, keep on dreaming. You will never reach this point. But I was still looking for someone who already have this, so I can like learn from someone who went through this whole path to just reach the goals. And now I found you, and that's the best part of it. And you're a woman. Like, come on, 2 in 1.
I love that.
I love woman empowerment. It's so amazing. And also your team, I think most of them are women as well, right?
Yes.
That's just amazing to learn from women and just like support each other. That's
I love that.
Honestly.
Well, thank you so much. But where do you see yourself? Last question. Where do you see yourself in 6 months?
In 6 months, I'm gonna be at 100K followers somewhere on the Maldives, enjoying my life.
I love that. Maldives. I mean, Maldives is very close to Dubai, so you can definitely. It's like a 2-hour flight, and then you also want to launch with other. You want to launch your own program.
One day, yes, but right now I'm actually already in contact with a few creators.
Okay.
So we are already analyzing their audiences. We're working on surveys, on freebies, and we're about to actually start the launch process in a couple of days.
Oh wow, that is incredible. I am so proud of you, Alina. That is incredible. Guys, we're gonna drop her handle in the chat so you guys can follow her as well. Go follow her, show her some love. But thank you so much. Like, when I see the women that we have in Launch Code, I just like truly want them to have the best 2026 year. And I know they're gonna have the best 2026 because you can feel their energy. You can feel what like how much dedicated they are to what they actually want to achieve. So I'm so proud of you. I cannot wait to meet you actually when I'm back in Dubai when, the war is over. I'll be back and then...
Seriously, Dubai is crying since you left. It's raining.
That's what everyone is saying. Everyone is saying Toronto is like sunny suddenly and then Dubai is crying. So I guess, Dubai misses me. But thank you so much, Alina. Guys, show some love for her. Go follow her as well. And we are going to have our... last speaker for the call, which is Layla, with you guys very, very soon. Team, let's bring Layla on. Is she German? Yes, guys, she is German. feel like
Half
German,
German, half Russian.
half German, half. Oh, that's an interesting mix. I've never seen that mix.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Okay, guys. So we just dropped her Instagram. Go follow her. Show her some love. I know, guys. She's so beautiful. Like, she is literally so.
You're so cute.
She is so beautiful. I agree with you guys. Okay, guys. We are going to have Layla join you guys. Finally, a lot of the questions that you're going to be having from a growth partner side is going to be answered. So many of you guys registered for the spot. So if you have been thinking, make sure you join the spots, the VIP and the base, and apply for the premium before it sells out, right? So make sure you go ahead. Make sure you make 2026 the best year. Make sure you learn really the only thing that you need to make 2026 a year that you make a lot of money, right? Whether you want to be the face of the brand, whether you want to be behind the scenes. Let's see. Where is Layla? Let's see. We're on it. Okay, they are on it. They are working on it. Here we go. Layla. Okie dokie, guys. Let's see. You guys are gonna hear from Layla in a second. But in the meantime, guys, she's gonna come on here very, very soon. But make sure you guys actually go ahead and register for the brand code. We just dropped the link down below. Guys, and make sure you show up tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day, but what we're dropping tomorrow is literally the missing piece that you need in launching and making a lot of money. We left the last for the best. We don't just give you the best information in the beginning because we understand psychology, right? So we left the last for the best. Let me see who's joining, actually. Let me read who's joining. We have Layla. Wow, there's another Layla Green that actually joined VIP. So we love all the Laylas Green. Welcome, Layla Green. We have Shanna Cromwell. Welcome. We have T. Philippa just joined as well. Welcome. We have Alejandra joining. I'm just literally reading, guys, the people that have joined the program. I'm reading their names. We have Bonnie Malt just joined. We have Papa Cargo just joined. We have Vague Spray. Guys, what's Vague Spray? I want to know your name. We have Rosalia just joined. We have Valencia just joined as well. Lauren, Soklin, you, Plamina. We have Beldis. We have, and then we have just names that I cannot spell because you guys are not leaving your real names. But welcome to everyone that have joined. I cannot wait to work with you guys. Guys, if you need also a specific payment plan, make sure you reach out to my team and they can see if we can help you with that as well. Make sure you register before the spots are taken because we are literally by the minute. Okay, I joined. I can't wait to start. Welcome, Shannon, Naomi. Welcome. I cannot wait to see where you're gonna be. Afnan, can Stacy answer me? I want to know how I can pay. Stacy, answer Gabby, please. Thank you. Someone said last time she was with you in person. Today she's not. Yes, guys, because I am in Toronto and Layla is still in Dubai. Unfortunately, we are separated. Everyone is saying Layla is so beautiful. Yeah, guys, I feel like everyone is beautiful once you make money. I don't know about you guys, but I just feel like if you make money, you're beautiful. Like, just life becomes beautiful when you make money. This is why we're trying to have you guys make a lot of money. I hope Layla, lol, hi Layla. Oh, see, Layla, there's people also from Baku, Azerbaijan. So this is very beautiful to see. She's gonna talk to you guys in a second. Afnan, can I do this with no experience? Yes, guys. If you have no experience, you can still do this. We teach you everything from scratch. I joined. I'm very excited. Welcome, welcome. Love girls who support girls, of course. Afnan, can I learn this? Create my product, launch it, all in less than 1 month. I mean, there's no limits to what you can do, right? The program is basically 9 to 10 weeks. So if you follow everything that we give you, then you can definitely do it. I can't wait for my money glow. Amen. Money does that. Yes, guys. We're not ugly, we're just broke. No, guys. I don't think anyone is ugly. Okay, okay.
Sound check, guys. You hear me? You see me? Some comments, please. And do you hear me well? Because I constantly get comments that you don't hear me. I need to learn to be as loud as Apnan. Guys, you can hear and you can see me. Amazing. So, it's the part for Q&A. I'm so excited. Guys, I am actually really, really happy to be here. Some of you heard from about me, before from Afnan social media or even from Afnan talking about me yesterday. But honestly, I'm so so excited. I'm here today to show you of the part people don't see. That's why I'm excited because nobody talks about people like us, growth partners, operators behind big creators. And let me first introduce myself. Who am I? Why I am here to talk to you? My name is Layla Greenhill, as you already heard, and you may see me in accounts of my creators. So one of my current big projects is Thomas Kralov and Afnan Khalifa, and many more. Some of them are actually under NDA as well. So shortly about me, I was born in Baku, Azerbaijan. Right now I live in Dubai. I actually moved here 6 months ago from United States. Before that, I lived in Europe. So for the couple last years, pretty much, I've been running online business and partnering with creators like Afnan, and just working as a growth partner in info market. And honestly, this is the best job I could actually dream about. I every day I tell that this is literally the profession of my dreams for me. I believe that if you know how to monetize traffic, you will never ever be poor. But what that simply means is that I build, launch, optimize, and scale alongside the creator. So, for example, with Afnan, we are actually right now close to $3 million, but we definitely generated over $2 million in about 5 months. Or let's say Thomas Kralov, my another partner, our business generated over $10 million in revenue in last year. And we actually crossed a milestone of $1 million per month, and from one single funnel. And we actually have a product in two different languages. We even got like some prize from Bob for being at the top of their platform. Bob is one of the biggest platforms on in info market. There are many more other projects. You probably look at my partners every day in social media, but outside the work, I'm actually married to a Scottish man. We are raising two beautiful kids. We're living in Dubai right now. So yeah, I'm still in Dubai, and I hope internet is good here, considering all what's happening here. And why I'm actually sharing with you some of information about my life, because a few years ago my life was like I could never think that what I'm telling to you right now is true. That I'm actually working with this big famous influencers, that I'm actually building multi-million-dollar companies, because I really felt like this business is not these big businesses, million-dollar businesses are reserved for some people, in suits on Wall Street, some big important people after 40. But the reality is that right now the situation really, really changed. The creator economy actually really works different. I think you guys understand what's happening. You know, these TikTokers are making millions of dollars. The people in suits, they're actually not the richest people at all right now in Dubai. Those who buy all these like crazy penthouses and stuff are creators. And right now, like to enter this market, because info, it's the whole big industry. You think you have to dance in front of the camera for a TikTok to become a millionaire, but not really, because it's a big industry, and to enter it right now, it's like it's never been easier before because there's already a huge demand. It's a really big billion-dollar industry, like actually worth billions of dollars, and the infrastructure already exists. Like literally, I'm actually jealous, of you guys because when I was starting, there was literally nothing. There wasn't word girls partners. There wasn't girls like a word girls operator or producer, nothing like that. 7 years ago, I had to go through like I've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into my education to figure it all out myself. Like, let me just explain why. Right now, like creators, they are amazing at what they do. They love making content, they love connecting with audience, and they love being great, right? So, but what they don't love, they don't love planning launches, or they cannot do it. It's not even about love, they just can't most of the times. They can't build systems, and they cannot figure out the backend. And when they're trying to do this, sometimes they burn out. They don't want to be the producer and the talent. They just want to create, shine. And Instagram already has over 64 million influencer accounts. Do you imagine the number? And I can tell you from my own experience that more than half of them, but I believe like way more than half, have no idea how to actually monetize their audience. Like people are sitting on the gold and they don't know. Sometimes I see people with some crazy views and stories, like hundreds of thousands of views, and they've never made a dollar from their account because they don't have the offer and they don't have the system. Tens of millions of creators who need launch systems. And this is without tiny bit of exaggeration. And how many people out there who can actually help them? Right now, a tiny handful. Like literally every day, like even Afnan, every day can ask for me like to connect some of her friends to Growth Partner, and we are struggling to think about who to connect to because there's literally like there wasn't ever like big courses or education or programs on how to become girls partner. Like we just had to we literally invented this profession ourselves because it didn't even exist, but demand was always there, and now it's more than ever because info market is actually like literally at the peak. You see, guys, what I'm seeing? Like, it's a massive, massive gap between supply and demand. Like, every day, and literally, I was just thinking all this evening that I dreamed that I could have more hands, like, to take on more projects because I would have become billionaire by now if I could, take more. Because millions of people, they need help and they have amazing audience. Almost like nobody positioned to give them that. And so it's all comes to one thing that if you are the type of person who doesn't need the spotlight, like for example myself, I know monetization and funnels and all that very well, but I just don't enjoy to be on a camera. Like I love doing what I'm doing right now, explain to you about my job because I really love it. I love to like explain you about launches. But realistically, like to record content, to be like this person like in front of the camera, that's not my thing. I really, really enjoy strategies and content and making money, make sure that people who work with me are rich and famous. That's what I enjoy. So I don't want to be a face of the brand. But there are people who would actually rather be on in front of the camera, and they're so good at it. Like look at her, she's just naturally so amazing in front of the camera. Just every time I look at her and I'm like, wow, what a star. So this is the moment, and the gap is wide open, and the creators are waiting for someone to help them. Like with our job, we have waiting list for our students, for our growth partners. So what is actually a growth operator? Growth partner, growth operator, sometimes we are called backend partner. Basically, you are the person who is not starting from zero. You are not trying to build an audience from scratch because we just figure out we don't like to be in front of the camera. We are partnering with someone who already has one and helping them to do this, like basically to monetize their audience, to build backend of their business. And let's talk numbers here. As a growth operator, it's a partnership. So you are not an employee, you are not an agency, you are a business partner. And as a business partner, you earn a percentage of the launch profit of the business. We are talking anywhere from 30 to 50%, depending on creator's size and depending on your experience, depending on a lot of things, up to 50% of the profit. This is not a flat fee, not an hourly rate, a cut of everything the launch brings in. And again, like I hope you understand how much launches actually bring. You already heard the numbers with Afnan, with Thomas, so put it together and understand how much a solid partnership can actually bring you. And we're not talking, having to like hustle for clients as an agency, just look for clients every day or just worry about the client like drop out or something. You are talking about one partnership which will completely change your life. And three of us walk you through everything. First, how to spot the right creators to partner with, how to reach out in a way that doesn't get ignored, and how to run your first launch from start to finish. And here's the biggest advantage you have, guys. You get access to our network and relationship we've built over years. Like, literally, I've calculated it 2 days ago, and it was crazy. Like, something like $520,000 into my education in all this, like in marketing, in info, and most of that, guys, were, what for? For connections. Because every time you entered some big cool mastermind or education, you've met cool people. Because I had to build all that from scratch because there was zero infrastructure before. Now it's there, but it wasn't there 7 years ago. Nobody knew these words I'm mentioning right now. So when I started, I didn't have this. I didn't have any warm intros. I didn't have education. Like I didn't have course where there will be a waiting list of creators wanting to work with me, like we have right now for our students. We didn't have any connections, and I lived in Azerbaijan. It's like creators even didn't know what this country is. So I had to earn every relationship extremely hard way. And if I had access to what, like, for example, our students are having access now, like, I would probably have like minimum $100 million net worth right now. And that's, again, without exaggeration. That's how much time, friction, trial, and error this removes. Like, literally, I was a few days ago discussing with our students some of my fails. Like, I actually believe that this could save them like potentially I don't know how many years of their lives. And actually, it didn't take me tens of years, to come where I am from scratch. It took me just 7. So imagine for you with all that with all that helps and tips, it will literally take probably less than a year. So if you follow our recommendations, the chances of not landing your first client are zero. Like it's not basically zero, they are literally zero. Because apart from we may connect you to someone who you will actually know the system, the exact structure, how to do it. And in LaunchCode, you actually once you're certified by us, trust me, that level of like credibility you get will help you a lot through your partnerships, through big partnerships with influencers. Right now, I'm literally generating millions of dollars from my 2 partnerships, and it's the great part about it is that I don't have to have like hundreds of clients. I don't have to be like an agency worrying that, oh my god, what if the client will finish the contract? Just the right structure with the right people. And every day, every single day, and that's me without having some social media or some personal brand, I get like requests from different influencers in order to work with me, and I pass them to my students. So that's the thing about launches that most people don't get. You don't need to chase like hundreds of people and hustle 24/7, look for clients. One one strong partnership is enough to like change whatever. Like just to explain you, my partnership with Thomas led to us building an IT company together, which is right now worth $50 million. And that's not a joke. It's called Evidex. You can Google it. You can check all this information. And in 2024, we became startup number one in United Arab Emirates. And like big names invested into our company. It's still like blooming. It's still on the way, but we actually believe it might cost $1 billion one day. So that's like where literally one good partnership can lead you. I've been on the other side. So, though, just to let you know how it all started. I got fired from my job in Azerbaijan because I was pregnant. And I was working in a place which was basically construction, and I was like, I wasn't like in the construction, but it was connected. I was in a project management for that, and guess what? They consider that I'm now like not suitable for this team for the project, and that's why they let me go pregnant, which should be illegal by the way, but not like at that point in my country somebody followed laws like this. Not because I was performing, not that I did something wrong, just because I didn't fit in into that picture because by law I couldn't really go on the construction side, so they thought that I would just be, some just waste maybe time or waste space. So now I am my own provider. Like every time, honestly, I remember my manager's face. Who let me go? Like it's not a joke. It's like in the movies. Like I just imagine like his face whenever I'm sad or whenever I'm like feeling like oh like could have made still like much more money, could have already made hundreds of millions. I remember his face and I'm like, oh my god, like uh I'm so happy I'm making so much more than him though. It's personal, I'm my own provider now. I buy myself Birkin bags. I've bought like over two properties. I've bought my mom car. I bought myself dream car. I've done a lot of things. I didn't even dream to have them, to be honest. Just I can't explain. I just feel very, very blessed. So if I could do this starting from where I started, a real question isn't where is it possible, it's what's actually stopping you. So let's talk about it. Drop your questions in the chat. I will answer as many as I can. And yeah, honestly, I wish someone could years ago break me down all my questions like this. I didn't even think that. Yeah, I don't know how lucky you are, guys. So with all these opportunities, if you will not become extremely like successful, rich, and just won't make it in this industry, then I have no words because literally you have it all. And first of all, we are here to help. Like I'm super excited for each of our students. I really, really just I'm so worried when they have launches. I feel like it's my own every time. So I really I sometimes I don't sleep. I think about our student launches. I've never had a person like this near me when I started, or whenever, to be honest, until today. So yeah, you are super lucky. And moving on to your questions right now, just to make sure you're even luckier. So, can you be a business partner on a faceless Instagram page or just personal brand? Of course, you can be a business partner on a faceless Instagram page. It doesn't matter. Yeah, as long as there's traffic. So actually, that's a very popular thing here. I've heard a lot of projects like this doing really well. Layla, if I have a relationship offer but have not yet done it, no proof, how do I create an offer? So when you launch something from scratch, you can start from actually little focus group. Basically, take let's say 5 to 10 people, show your methodology on them, show how your offer works, record content all about it, and that's based on that content and on that hype, make this good launch. We actually explain exactly this type of launch in launch, but we have separate lessons on it. How to guys, we are trying to fix it. Hey guys, hey guys. Okay, sound is back. Thanks God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Great. So, let me get back to your questions. Guys, where do I sign up for the growth partnership? Guys, to join the launch pod, the link is actually pinned. So, how do you efficiently partner with a creator? What if they don't pay you? What systems are there to ensure you actually paid as agreed? So in the launch code, we provide you with all the legal templates on how to actually build partnership in a way that you are 100% secured, so you don't have to worry about this. How to reach out to the influencers, what to say them. Again, guys, in launchcode you don't just get a template how to reach out, you get the full huge like templates of from literally how to pick a creator to text to, what to text, how to talk, how to close the partnership, what to do after you close the partnership, how to sign a contract, how to start the work, and you even have all the examples of our own conversations with creators where we close them and build multi-million-dollar businesses. So you have every step of the way, literally every step of the way, with real examples and with the help from our side. How do I make them believe me when I start? Guys, the beautiful part about this is that if the person doesn't make money, you don't make money either, right? They don't pay you any retainers at the start, and this is why the rejection is so low, because they have nothing to lose. Like, you are not approaching someone who is already making millions of dollars, right? Why? Like, you are approaching someone who has audience but don't know how to monetize it. They have nothing to lose and you have nothing to lose, and this is why it's actually such a beautiful way to cooperate and work together. So like, they don't have to believe you, they just have to try and see what to lose. They're not making money anyway, they're not spending money on some agency. And honestly, like, if they will not try with you, they will probably eventually pay to some agency which will do the bad job, because agencies, they don't care, they're not partners, they're just working for the retainer they've been paid for. Leila, how do you know the product a creator wants to create? Do you suggest them what to create? Yes. So actually, when we teach you how to run a survey for the creator, and this survey will help you exactly to understand which product to launch, the strategy of the launch, the price point of the product, the structure of the product. So don't worry. And also, apart from like we actually give you templates how to figure it out, because we have like 3 times in a week Q&As with us. You don't just like make decisions and go to your creators, you actually discuss it all with us, like we approve your ideas and then you go. How can I draw up a legal contract to ensure I get my funds? So again, like you will get with from us templates of legal contracts. We've never, not neither me, not my students, none of us, my partners, big amount of my network. We no none of us ever been like, let's say, scammed and not paid to. Like it just won't happen. Don't worry about this. Can I be your gross partner, my gross partner, or Afnan's? What do you mean? Um, how do you reach out to influencers? What do you say to them? So there's a full system we have on how to actually like reach out to influencer. I've been speaking about this today in the AP session, but um, it basically you have to be really personal and you have to show the gap between where influencer is right now and where he wants to be and how you will fill that gap. So don't worry, we will help you with all of that as well. When you say discussion with you, how many people are on a call for the VIP? To be honest, there's 3 times in a week Q&A. I always go through all questions very, very deep. There's never like, we don't, take hundreds of students. We have a very strict limited amount. And of course, like not everybody can attend each Q&A. So that's why it's extremely adequate amount of people. It's definitely not more than 20 or 30 at the each call. And we always cover all the questions. We talk about them deeply. People on the call show me their webinars, their strategy, their conversations with their uh, creators. Like we go very, very deep. So don't worry about that. Like it's not just some little Q&As or something. How did you come up with being a growth strategist for creators when this didn't exist? That's a very good question. So I started from launching my own courses and I really hated it. I loved strategy, but I hated to actually be the face and record content myself. And that was like years and years ago. And my friend who actually like had a big audience, 200,000 followers, were saying that he hates to do like all these things and but he loves to do the content. So without even understanding what we're doing, we agreed that I will help him and like get a percentage of the business. We literally like we didn't know what we were doing. We've done a launch. It was really successful. Like we've made something like $160,000. I was shocked that that's even possible because before that I was just doing little tiny launches for my own audience. And from that on, I just slowly and slowly, with lots of mistakes, started to understand that okay, this model can work. I can actually be the back end, just a partner for those who have audience because I love to do it. But I had to make so many mistakes because I didn't know. I had to think that am I an agency? Who am I? Like it was the most difficult question for me to answer. And then years passed, and this industry started to slowly shape. I was already making millions of dollars back at that point, but this industry slowly started to shape, and that's when I realized that who I'm, what I'm even doing. Not like I realized, just there just became a name in the market. Who is someone who is just starting and doesn't have a proven offer yet? What is the best way to structure a creator partnership so both sides still feel confident promoting the launch? So if you are talking about like offer, what we are doing in launch code is when you never had an offer before, we have a little test. Basically, based on the survey we will teach you to make, you will have an offer idea. You will still run it by us. Basically, you will ask our opinion, what you think about this, and once we compare, you will run a little test, and based on that test you will decide if the launch is actually like you will be launching this full offer or you will rethink about the offer. So that's always done whenever there's new offer. We done it with Afnan, we run a test before the main like launch. It always happening. So don't worry, like let's say we went through all those mistakes and we know a little every like step of the way is now handled. Like we know exactly what to do at every step of the way to not make mistakes. Like we test offers, we test webinars, we do a lot of things to make sure that the launch is actually successful. Can we make digital products by AI? Exactly, we can. Yes. And that's a very big trend right now. And by the way, you can even work with influencers in AI because it's a very, very big trend. If we want to be a growth partner, is there an option for us to shadow you doing a launch? You don't have to shadow me, but you will become growth partners and work with influencers we might connect you to, or if it's someone you particularly want to work with, we will help you to basically close a partnership with this person. And you will be the shadow operator of the launch. Oh my god, there's so many questions still. Let me find some interesting. So you create the entire product yourself, or you only just in charge for the launch strategy? You are in charge on the launch strategy, and you can also suggest the strategy of the product based on the survey. Based on the survey, you will tell your influencer what is the best to launch, how is the best to launch, the structure of the product, and etc. for the best results from the launch. Where can we find these creators if we are just starting? Don't worry, everybody were just starting when they met their first creators. Um, Creators, even though they have audience, if they cannot monetize it, they are also just starting. So don't worry about that. I'm so inspired because before this, I was a growth partner to music artists from Africa. Interesting comment because I actually, before all this and social media and growth partnership and launches, I was a little bit in the show business and music artist as well. So yeah, that's a very. I often feel that people from that industry go into info industry because that industry, music and artists, it's quite cool, but it's actually not as rich. Like there's more money in info. Like producers here definitely make more money as well. So guys, let's take another couple questions. Do you suggest also the product to the influencer? Yes, you do. Yes, you can, let's say. So, at the end of the day, this is partnership. So, if your influencer already wants and knows what he wants to launch, we can only suggest basically the pricing strategy, the structure, but we don't have to be the one who will tell what to launch exactly the product wise. It's a partnership at the end of the day. But you should always suggest based on what you see will be based for the launch. And based on our survey, we will teach you how to make the survey, how to understand the price point and the strategy of the product you will suggest to your influencer. What is the biggest mistake you see people make when trying to launch through creators or influencers that completely kills the launch before it even starts? That's a very good question. Um, I would say trying to immediately launch a webinar with some low ticket offer, thinking that because it's low ticket or mid ticket, like a couple $100, it will be easier to launch, and without proper strategy, just going out there and selling and skipping whole point of strategy and preparation. Can you work with different creators from different niche, or best to focus on a particular niche? It really, really depends on one thing, what you enjoy. So I work with different niches, and but the only thing which is connected between them is that I love these niches. So I always suggest that you should become a growth partner for the niche, for the creator in the niche you actually like or you want to become good in it. So let's say you always wanted to learn finance or I don't know, maybe investment or fitness or whatever AI, let's say, that's the best way to approach the industry is to start working with a creator, with an expert in this industry, because you will unavoidably learn it. That's why, and you will enjoy it because um, you will enjoy the niche, you will enjoy the content, you will be able to also like go through the product. So yeah, basically it can be different niches as long as you enjoy the niche itself. So whenever someone asks me like what niche should I choose as a beginner in growth partnership, I always say, what did you actually, apart from like launches, dream to do? Maybe you always wanted to, I don't know, be a musician or be um, fitness trainer, like whatever. Just like try that niche. That will be the best. So growth partner does not create the product by herself. No. Do you still need to pay tax for the job growth as a growth operator? That's a good question. So, guys, you pay taxes in your own countries. Basically, whatever company generated in whatever region it is, your partner pays you as a to contractor, pays to herself or himself as the contractor, sorry, as the company owner. You guys pay your own taxes the way you should in your own country. So even if you, let's say you are in, I don't know, wherever, France, and your creator is in United States, uh, once she pays you from her company as the contractor, you pay in France your own taxes, how you usually should pay taxes in France. So that's how it works, okay? Do you do this also to push affiliate marketing links? Yes, so actually, for example, with Thomas, we have a big chunk connected to affiliate marketing. So, yes, you can actually do the whole growth operator and, with, let's say, all these launches, strategies can be used also for affiliate marketing. That really depends on the business and on a lot of things. Like, for example, your goals with your business partner, the niche, but that absolutely works with it. And moreover, like you can actually still generate millions of dollars, like almost passively. How to find the right creator? We will explain you exactly how. Don't worry. So, guys, another couple questions, and I think we'll be finishing here. So, when launching through creators, what is the most important factor that actually determines whether the launch converts? Is this creator's audience size, offer, positioning, or messaging strategy? So, number one, unfortunately, there's no one answer because it is the system. It is the whole puzzle. So, it can be bad quality audience. It can be like, for example, there is 1 million followers but they're not engaged. It can be not the right offer, or it can be the messaging issue. That's why it's very important that there is right audience, right offer for this audience, suitable for this audience, and the messaging that will actually, show the value of that and create a demand. So when we are launching something, we're actually taking people through different 6 stages in messaging, from creating just an interest to the product to an actually CTA, to an actually offer where we offer people to buy something. And we teach you all that. It's very important. Without this, there's no launch. And this is another big mistakes people are doing. They're actually like not doing all that customer journey, and they're just immediately offering their products. And yes, there will be sales, but there will be tiny. It's like couple percent of the potential use. And you know what? And after that, it's even more difficult after that to monetize, because you burn out your audience with stupid direct CTAs pushes, like sales pushes, instead of doing this organic, nice, beautiful way of launch where without even you trying to like directly sell, there already will be demand. Like when we done Afnan's first launch, we in a waiting list, we had like something like 40,000 people, and without us even mentioning what the product is about. Please, can you tell specific roles of the growth operator if they don't create the product, what they do? Growth partner traditionally is responsible for sales and marketing, and the strategy behind a creator. Now, considering this is a partnership, this is not just some, I don't know, institutional or whatever government job. It can be flexible. So you can't like you might be probably curious why I'm here, like if a cross partner is not creating product, why I am talking here, why we have a launch code together with Afnan. Because at the end of the day, it's flexible. We realize that we can combine our strong parts and create fantastic best product in the market, and I literally believe that launchpad is the best in the market. We are making sure every day it is. So why not, I enjoy to do it, my partner enjoys to do it, so that's why we're doing it. And that's the same with you. If you will have some amazing knowledge you will want to share, and your creator has audience, so you can combine those strengths and do it together. But if you don't, then no, it is not direct, like let's say, responsibility of growth partner. So in case you guys are asking these questions because of this, don't worry, like you don't have to deal with the product if you don't want to. Your main job is sales and marketing, or if we talk shortly, monetization. How do you build recurring income instead of one-time sales? So there's few ways to do it. There's actually products with recurring payments, and we actually have one as well. So it can be part of your product system with your partner, or you can actually just build evergreen sales. They are not recurrent, but they are still like, you only see with any creator, and even with us you see just honestly like 10% of what the business is doing. There's cross sales, down sales, upsells, like there's a lot of things inside the business, inside the launches you don't see. So you think that, for example, the business is making money once in a few months, but there's actually revenue generated every day. But there are also subscription based products too. Can you come to Dubai with you guys one day? We're always happy to meet our students. So, of course, if you will be our students, you are always welcome to spend the day with us. I'm always happy to meet. What to do if the content creator is difficult, not doing the work? What for you to do as a growth partner? So actually, that was the part of the contract where like each of you, like the creator can ask the same question, right? What to do if partner like growth partner is not doing the job? So as a business partners signing the contract, you both agree for your roles and your responsibility, and it's your creator's responsibility to do content, legal responsibility. So honestly, again, like there's no, we've never ever, I've never had legal problems with anybody and had so many different projects. Like as a grown up people, you both know your own responsibility, and if you cannot handle it, then obviously you just change the partner. But yeah, most of the times you immediately understand if there's connection or not from the day one. During the launch, do you still use ads? I don't recommend to use ads for anybody who didn't, like, let's say, consistently yet generate hundreds of thousands of dollars, because ads are great, but you should do it a little bit later. we first concentrate, like there's still millions of dollars you can generate organically without risking any money, right? So first we concentrate on that. When you're ready, we slowly can test paid ads, okay? Guys, it's very important that you come tomorrow as well. So we answer first, like we go again through all your questions, answer the rest of them, and yeah, I was super excited to like share with you some of my experience here. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it as well. I think that like we are going to finish here because I actually see that some people just really want to already go to bed, and I just feel like we need to let you go. But I am super enjoying, answering all these questions and talking to you guys. Let me just take three more, and that's it. That's it. What exactly are the specific responsibilities for the creator? To create content because they're creators. To create content, and of course to like record everything you need. That still comes to be the face. And face is what? Record content, do the webinars, create like some videos for the website if required. Everything where their face is required, that's their responsibility. Can I get creators from anywhere in the world if I want to work with them? Yes, exactly. Like I always had creators from all over the world. Like when I first time partnered with creators, I was living in Azerbaijan. Nobody even knew this country, and my creators were from United States, and my English was so much worse than now as well. So I was so worried about my accent and thinking like, oh my god, it just won't work. And it all worked. Like we made millions of dollars with my business partner in the United States, who never for 1 second cared about my accent or whatever. So yeah, the all limitations in your head. Your creators can be from anywhere in the world. And I even like go through like different countries because I now have experience from most of the big regions in the world in launches. So when we actually teach you how to find creator, I actually go through all the regions and explain pluses and minuses of launches in each region, so you can actually make a decision which area you want to work with. Do you need an SSN to work with creators that live in the United States? No, of course you don't. Like I didn't have it, of course. I've never even been to US before we started working with United States creators, so don't worry about that. No, you don't. So guys, that was the third question, and that's where I am finishing. Thank you so much for your attention today, and I see you all on Launchpad. I'm super excited to work with you. I'm super excited about tomorrow as well, where Christina will like really crush it with you as well, guys. So please be there for tomorrow. Don't miss this chance. Like honestly, where else will you get this information? Where possibly? So be there tomorrow. Like that's one thing you can do for yourself and your own future. So see you all, guys. See you on Launchpad.